Live. Alrighty. So you guys went through a lot last session. We didn't have Navy, but we have Navy now, which is good.
Hey,
So I think he's cooking
Right.
right now. So yeah, you can start with the recap, Blake.
Awesome. Well, let's get this over with. After our first live performance, which didn't go quite as planned, the rest of the week felt like a piece of cake in comparison. We kept up with our acts just like we rehearsed, and even started to warm up to the other performers and crew. I even learned a name or two. I started to appreciate the air around the tents. There's something strangely calm about it, like the ground itself is holding its breath, waiting. That calm did not last. One night, drifting into sleep like usual, something changed. I had a dream, but it wasn't just a dream. It felt too real, heavy, like it was ached into my side. I stood in a fog-covered battlefield, and a massive beast emerged, shaped like a giant reptile, its jagged spine and thick dorsal plate glistening through the fog. And when it roared, the earth beneath me trembled, like the earth would split open. The beast was locked in combat with a figure I couldn't quite make out, as it was obscured by the thick smoke of this landscape. Then, the sky split open. From above, something descended, coiled in shadows. Barely a shape at first. 9 tendrils lashed through the fog and sent bursts of energy towards the beast, ripping smoldering holes into its armor. It fell to the ground with a large thud. In the wake of the beast's defeat, the two mystery figures approached each other and embraced, sharing a few words that were deaf to me. But when they took off their hoods, I felt something stir within me, some sort of familiarity with the figure, but I couldn't quite place it. The hell did this dream mean? I didn't have much time to think about it before I was shaken awake, like someone dumped cold water on my face. The rude awakening, courtesy of Keork. He was bellowing outside the tent, yelling about some nonsense as always, I don't know. Groggy and still half in the dream, we all start to stir. I catch Rook talking quietly with a Verd about a strange dream he had. Listening in, it turns out it wasn't just him. We all had the exact same dream. My gut reaction? Thalon. It had to be Thalon, messing with our heads again. The dream bore an uncanny resemblance to the illusions he conjured during our first day's performance. Blinding light, colossal monsters, shadowy figures, the work. It's too damn similar to ignore. This can't be a coincidence, and I'm getting real tired of him playing with our minds like it's just part of his act. Of course, he denies it, says he has nothing to do with it. But how the hell am I supposed to believe him? My instincts are screaming that something strange is happening with these visions. They're too vivid. Maybe he's not doing it on purpose. Maybe whatever magic is in him is leaking out while he sleeps. Or maybe it's a prank. Either way, I know one thing is for sure. Trickery magic cannot be trusted. Keork instructed us to head to the nearby town to meet Mother Maria for some food. As we made our way through the woods, we stumbled across a large manor that immediately struck me as suspicious. It looked abandoned. The windows were dark, shutters crooked. The yard was oddly well kept. The grass was trimmed, and the path leading to the door looked freshly traveled. Something was not right. The others noticed raven imagery carved into the woodwork and pushed atop the gables. Subtle, but there. Naturally, they started theorizing. Some of them thought that the house might be tied to the dreams we'd all been having. And maybe they were right, but their whispering and guessing wore on me. Talking in circles doesn't get you answers, so I made the decision easier for everyone. With one solid pull, I snapped the handle clean off the front door. If the owner was trying to keep people out, they weren't trying very hard. I stepped inside and the air was still, heavy with that old, closed-up house smell, but oddly clean. I ran my finger across the table, and there was a very thin layer of dust. The table was set for 4. 3 medium-sized place settings and 1 smaller, like for a child, or maybe one of Verd's. We crept room to room, eyes peeled for anything that might make sense of the place. In the study, we found a strange text, and of course, Thalen couldn't resist. He put on some ridiculous voice, using his illusion magic to read it aloud. Like we needed a performance instead of answers. There he goes again, using magic where it isn't needed. Like it's all just a game. After about an hour of combing through the strange house, we found ourselves right back where we started, in the foyer. As we shared our findings and tried to piece things together, we suddenly heard voices approaching. Several of them. Laughter. Too loud and careless, coming straight for the front door. Panic set in quickly, but I managed to piece together a plan. If it was those armed men hunting Long Pig, we did not want to be caught inside. Thalen, Dilla, and Metalis were outside already. Thalen could use his illusions to mask the broken door and make it seem untouched. So that covered that part of the plan. Inside, it was just me, Leliana, Verd, and Rook. Every door we'd opened during our search was still ajar, so I set things in motion quickly. I told Leliana to keep watch for the front door and report who or what was coming. Rook took up position by the east hall, ready to bolt if needed. Verd and I made for the west hall, carefully retracing our steps and shutting every door behind us, trying to erase our presence as we moved towards the back exit. It was a solid plan. As we split up, I stuck to the strategy, determined to get out of clean. I could hear the front door burst open behind us, the voices flooding into the foyer, but it didn't stop. I was nearly at the front door, or the back door, freedom within reach, when the main hallway door slammed open in the front of me, and there she was, floating towards me like a spectre, Mother Maria. My soul nearly left my body on the spot, and I didn't even think. Logic, planning, all of it vanished. I had faced the idea of armed hunters without blinking, but this was something else. I did the only thing my instincts would allow. I hurled myself through the nearest window. After all that effort, all that clean execution, I jumped clean out a window to avoid her wrath. Of course, it didn't save me. After rounding all of us up like misbehaving children, Mother Maria gave us a proper scolding, one for the books. Then, once our ears had stopped ringing, well, mainly mine, she calmly brought us inside and explained everything. This wasn't just any old house. This was the Ravenholm Manor, and Vincent Ravenholm, that was her husband. There was quite a lot of explaining from Mother Maria after that. Honestly, more than my head could keep up with. She talked about Vincent and how they had a child together named Victoria. I guess it explains the smaller seat at the dining table. She also went on about Vincent's research, but to be honest, most of it flew right over my head. The more she spoke, the more my thoughts started to blur. When we pressed her about Victoria's whereabouts, she gave us a strange and kind of cryptic response. She said that the girl was sleeping, and that maybe we could help wake her up. She didn't offer much more than that before leading us deeper into the manor, down into Vincent Ravenholm's underground labs. At the bottom of the staircase, we are greeted by a massive, open chamber piled high with gold and treasures. What was called the Ravenholm Treasury, as she told us. She barely paused to acknowledge it before brushing past it into a narrow hallway, one that I was just barely thin enough to not rub my shoulders against the walls. It opened into a room dominated by a model of like some sort of planetary system, I think. It was large, and there was a large wall behind it that had some sort of like arch around it, I think. And When we asked about it, Mother Maria admitted she didn't remember how to open it, that the wall would open somehow, and she said that Victoria was inside. Dilla, ever the thinker, figured out the key to opening it lay in the surrounding rooms. So we each picked one and split up. The room I chose was overflowing with plant life and filled with samples of Karn's strange creatures, in sort of vials and suspended in liquid. In the center stood a fountain, and nestled within it a single stone button. When we all reconvened, we turned out that every one of us had found a similar button in our rooms. So we synced up through our comm sets and timed the presses together. And the giant wall opened up to reveal a massive room with a stone bird in the center. Rook thought that the stone bird might have been Victoria at first, if I remember correctly. The stone bird came to life and instructed us to leave. I figured that there was some sort of pattern to the way it kept responding, like how it mimicked the illusions that Thalen tried conjuring up, but my theory did not prove.
So Tanner going to be talking about the...
And before we were given a fourth try at figuring out whatever sort of puzzle this was, or into forming any sort of solid pattern to its behaviors, it came to life and said that we now had no option to leave. And that is where we are now.
All right. Well, good recap.
Seriously, guys, it told us to leave, and you guys were like, "Fuck no."
We wrapped the most important detail of the recap.
After
busting through a fucking window, he threw a pebble through it.
Yeah, you forgot a couple things. You also forgot the thing I
True.
specifically DM'd you twice to make sure you get in there, but it's all good.
I was already having 4 pages written.
What was the thing you DM'd him to include?
Oh, you know, nothing big. I just, when he accidentally slipped up and spilled the beans to Mother Maria about him being there at the camp with a bunch of guys, Maria said, I didn't see you there.
I'll put it in the revised version.
I'm 95% sure nobody else caught that.
I remembered it. I just thought that was retconned. That was not a.
When we...
Oh,
I
no,
missed,
that was
like,
legit.
when we-
She genuinely said, I didn't see you there. That was something that happened.
Oh,
Maria did say
I
that.
missed that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I remember. Blake was like, wait, no, I was joking.
I did miss that.
Cam, you're muted, buddy.
Oh yeah, no, I remember Blake was like, "No, I was just fucking around." And Dom was like, "Nah, we rolling with it, boy."
It's now canon.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Yep.
But, alright. Well, with that. Alright, gentlemen. Top of initiative. Randy. First off, let's start with me explaining what exactly is going on. So we left off. You guys approaching this bird here. After this whole thing in the manor and everything that pretty much was explained by our friend Braun the Breaker. You guys find yourself in this situation with this guardian. And you guys find yourselves in a large room. Ancient, I want to say ancient. It looks like it's modeled after ancient structures, but like not like it's clearly not ancient. It's just, you know, designed after them.
After? Of like what?
Yeah.
Of like kind of what kind of architecture are we talking about?
Like ancient architecture from the irradiator zone.
Oh,
And this beast in front of you, it referred to itself as Moonfeather. It is just giving it. Okay. The air surrounding you guys is just vibrating at such an intensity. The tension, the stillness in the air, that totally contradicts itself, but you know, we're just gonna keep going. Where once stood what you guys assumed was a statue, turned out to be this creature in some form of stasis. Moonfeather, guardian unyielding, familiar to the Manor Lord, no longer in said state of stasis. You look at him, and you see the gorgeous, lustrous white plumage with a hint of what can only be described as radiance to certain feathers on his body and patterns on his body. Both eyeballs representing two full radiant moons. And these two twin mirrors of the full moon are both gazing down upon you guys. You get a feeling that it doesn't really want to show mercy. It's doing as it was instructed. You see in each of the room's four corners a miniature moon. Oh, excuse me. Each surface of each moon, the surface of each moon, you know, scarred by craters and shit, like the actual moon. But they're all suspended by some sort of unseen magic. You guys don't really know what's going on, but something is suspending them, and if you had to guess, it's magical. Now, you've never really seen magic do shit like this because, well, it's not really too common in these areas, but, like, it's very... It reminds you somewhat of how Thalin lifts things up. Or Thalin has the power to make you believe you're lifting stuff up. It reminds you of that. Now, the first moon, which I can... Yes?
I was gonna ask a question about
go ahead, you're good.
About the moon in particular. So our characters don't know what a sun looks like, do we?
Yep.
Okay, so how would we know what the moon looks like?
Because the moon's up in the sky.
Yeah.
We have
but
moon,
I mean,
not
like,
sun.
Okay, no. Because the light from the moon is, you know, the sunlight.
Sir,
I don't think that's true in most settings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir,
Okay,
clearly-
this is a setting specific thing. Then I was in.
clearly the moon is just up in the sky there, sir. I don't know what else to tell you. It's there. It's
Okay.
there. It's very clearly there, doing moon things. Actually, I think very specifically, I've written down somewhere that it is just always up. It is a forever state of night incarn. The moon is just constantly out.
The moon haunts you.
No!
So there's
Anyways.
no
Numbers represented on the map. Something that we will
The
know,
moon will just like kind of do a little spinner. I'd imagine it's probably something like the moon does, like, you know, its rotation, and then it spins around again, and then like it just kind of keeps doing that.
Okay.
And yeah, I imagine something goofy like that. But anyways,
All right.
so the first moon, you notice it's got it's cracked. You see a large scar running down its face, down the face of the moon. Yet it's still glowing very intensely. More importantly, you notice a large lever on the bottom pedestal. The second moon appears to be very nearly whole, but it's still very worn down, and you see its light giving off a wavering pulse, like a heartbeat struggling to endure and keep on. More importantly, you notice a large lever on the bottom pedestal. The third moon, description here. More importantly, you notice a large lever on the bottom pedestal. The fourth moon, yeah, the same thing, guys. You get where I'm going with this.
No, can you say it for me? I didn't understand because you didn't say it.
No, you gotta keep going.
Yeah, like I don't understand what's special about it.
You're not being very clear.
I know, right?
The air is very heavy. And you can just you feel the power and grace of Moonfeather himself in every vibration of his wing beat. It gives off a shiver in the environment. You guys can feel the weight that this bird is about to be judging you.
All right.
And the echo of its challenge lingers like a silent drum beat within your bones. Good luck, gentlemen.
That's fine.
Now
I
we
like
begin top of the initiative. Oh, real quick, let's take up a couple notes. Yes.
How tall is this? How high above us is the moon? Are the moons?
It's like barely floating off the ground. There's
Oh,
like
okay.
maybe like 2 inches of space between the pedestal it's like floating above and it.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, real quick,
They're
mechanics.
What, like 23 feet wide.
Main mechanic I have to tell you guys. Navy, this room is not very tall. All right.
Doesn't seem like an issue to me.
Yep, that's not. I just feel like you know.
We're gonna make the room a very open room in a minute. It's all good.
Oh no.
All right, Randy, top of the order. Let's go.
All right, so since this is a T-Rex, he's gonna. I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, actually, close enough. Going to sort of growl and sort of walk forward. This looks like open space. Is it actually open space? What's ahead?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Walk on it, see what happens.
I feel like someone could test that by being in the adjacent square, but you know.
That's what your pet's for. Test it out.
No, just
Go to the
jump,
void.
bro. Take the leap.
You know what? Fair. If Rennie dies, Rennie dies. I know exactly who to blame. All right.
And it's platform. Good. Congratulations.
Oh, it's platform. Okay.
Been really funny if it wasn't.
Would have been a really unfortunate way to go.
I was going to say that I don't know if an animal would fling itself to its death to try to bite something, but I've seen every King Kong. No, they would. T-Rexes would.
All right. That's forward. Like, okay. Fun stuff. Okay, so another question before I do end my turn. These things, like this, like kind of like fence-looking thing. What purpose does this seem to serve?
It's
Or could we even
absolutely
tell
just
something?
like visual.
Okay. It's not like to like bar entrance or exit.
Nah, it's just purely visual.
Okay. I think I got about that much more movement. Because that's, hold on, I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. So that's going to end Randy's turn. Time for him to get eviscerated, probably. But that's all I can do.
Probably.
So.
All right then, Brown, you're up.
Yippee.
Yippee. Walk into the light.
Yeah.
Go, my child.
Right into the light.
I guess I'm just gonna use all my movement speed. I'm gonna move like here. Why didn't? Oh, I'm using ruler. Duh. There. And so that takes my standard action to move 30 feet, right?
No, that's
you
a
can
move
just
action.
move. Yeah.
Or that's my movement action.
Yep.
Okay. And then can I use a standard action to move more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And is it just doubling my movement speed, or
Okay, real quick.
is it like gonna dash?
Are you going in like a straight line?
I think I went in a straight line.
What kind of
with
armor are you wearing?
that. I think leather or something. Inventory.
That's like medium
Oh
or
no, I'm wearing
Maybe it's medium.
medium, the IBU.
All right, just so you could do a dash, and that'll move if you consume all your movement, like all your turn and shit.
Yep.
And it'll move you up to like 4 times your speed, unless if you're in heavy armor, in which case it's 3 times.
Goddamn. Okay, so I can't.
But
just
you
move
have
straight
to
up.
move. You have to move in a straight line,
Okay.
and that consumes
Noted.
everything. Yep.
Don't like that. It's not showing my movements distance anymore after that.
Well, I can tell you what. If you're just trying to get next to it, you absolutely can.
Okay. I'm gonna go like. Oh, I can't go in it. I'd have to go there. You said straight line.
Oh, you can move straight line diagonal if that's what you're doing. Like it's just straight line, dude.
Right. Yeah, but I already moved. Like, it's fine.
All
That's
right, and
fine.
you sure
Right
you
now.
want to be like away from it because you do use a move action. That is a you can no longer do a full round of. Well, I guess you can only do one swing anyway. So
You're really gonna put yourself there? That's okay. If he doesn't kill you, I'm gonna kill you in splash. But yeah,
Alright, I end my turn. Oh god, he's next too. Okay. Do me, Chief.
do you, Chief? Okay, if you say so.
Oh no.
He wants it.
Or said I can't. They can't call them commitment issues if I just die.
Yeah.
5-foot step, and the bird is going to simply strike at our friend here.
Wait, the bird can move?
Oh, the bird can move. Why can't the bird move?
Damn.
I couldn't move.
I don't think the bird gave off any hint that it couldn't move.
Oh, 12 damage. Okay. Wait, it only rolled a 15 though? Is that my touch AC or my normal AC?
That is to your normal AC.
They rolled a
Does that hit?
6.
Oh, it doesn't. If. Wait, what's the.
And I'm
Yippee!
going to need the T-Rex to make a save against hideous laughter.
Damn.
That is going to be a will save.
Hideous laughter.
That is against the Ranny. Ranny, give me a will save.
Let's hope it has an int higher than 2.
Wait, yeah, would a T-Rex have an int higher than 2?
Well, technically, it's beneficial if it's below, but I'm hoping it's smart.
No, it's 2.
They technically got a +4 bonus. That's funny.
He will get a plus for
2
bonus.
would be a -4.
Should I wait for those will save or should I do things?
Oh, Ranny's too stupid for that, by the way. But that already happened, so Dilla, it is your turn. Also, yeah, so Ranny doesn't have to roll. Ranny's too stupid.
I'm looking at this thing. And I'm really can't do much. I guess I can run up to it, but it's also a dumb decision. So they're gonna fly, because they can fly. They're gonna modicumly come over here.
Mhm.
I didn't really need to fly, but just saying they did, I guess. Actually, like, these moons are very labeled. I feel like this is important. I'll kidnap the moon.
Are you gonna end your turn?
Yeah, I moved.
Okay.
That's it.
Bird.
I don't have the goofy. Alright, 5, 10. Do I have 20 movement because I'm a goblin? No, I have 30. 5, 10, 15.
Did Bren fail his save?
30.
What do you mean? Oh, against hideous laughter. That wasn't on Bran. That was on Ranny. I just didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Just
think
making
Ham
sure. I
responded
thought-
at all. But Ranny is not intelligent enough for it to matter.
Yeah, no, sorry.
All right, Bird, what are you doing?
I'm gonna whip out the blicky and shoot it.
His int is a 2. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead, do it.
Does that have...
Okay, you do shoot it. Good job.
Yay.
As you pelt it with your gun, it manages to make one of its feathers bend in a funny way. It looks at you, annoyed.
I love how I joked earlier. Was like, I'm gonna shoot it with my gun, and then immediately we get into combat, and everyone bum rushes in and tries to fight it.
Hey, I didn't.
It's
I'm
fucking
observing.
hilarious, actually. Yeah.
My pet cannot have a gun.
Was that the end of your
I'm
turn,
sorry.
by the way?
No,
Is
no,
it-
it's just the fact that everyone
I
is assaulting it.
Yeah,
Right,
I
is that
don't
the end
know.
of your turn?
Yeah, it's the end of my turn. Yeah, sorry.
All right.
Hey Blake, how much HP do you have?
Like 48.
He has enough.
Yeah, you'll
You
survive a
can
little
tank
bit.
it.
Wait. Wait a minute.
You're standing in the blast radius, my friend.
Okay,
What do
it's
you
not
do
that
with
I
your
won't.
turn?
I have a 30-foot blast radius.
Jesus.
Hold up. Wait, one sec.
Can I like move the moon or?
You can try to push it. However, it is like almost like I want to say magnetized. Like it's hovering there. You try to push it, but like it's not going to budge.
I see. Hmm.
The lever, however, is very within your reach.
I pull the lever.
Oh, thank you, Kanto. Oh, that's fantastic. I
Say no
very
Resident
much
Evil
appreciate you. Upon pulling the lever, you see the moon kind of makes a funny sound, and it goes, and then boom, as it clunks down and falls onto the pedestal, and it is no longer afloat. And it is no longer lit. Upon doing so, you witness Moonfeather loses a bit of the luster that it had.
This might be a dumb question, but shouldn't he
Yeah.
have to roll like a balance check because he's standing on it?
I think he just moved up on it like that for some reason. I'm actually not sure
Okay.
why he's inside of it.
Oh. Did I
Uh,
not?
We should probably move you just a hair, just like next to it. Or you can
Okay.
move like somewhere next to it if you want. Yeah, sorry. I didn't. Personally,
No,
I didn't
I-
particularly care too much, but like, yeah, no, that's a good point.
Alright.
But yeah, all right, Rook. That will. You probably still have movement. I'm assuming
Okay. I assume that was also standard action to pull.
that was
'cause
standard action.
You
to pull,
normally
yeah.
did. Okay, then I am done. Enter.
Matana.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Might be time to blow stuff up.
No.
No?
Because no. It's a bad idea. Maybe.
So I have enacted. I do have a way for this combat to just end turn one.
Yeah.
If things happen appropriately, but we'll see.
I'm
thinking of
going.
I'm thinking when I was moving like that.
It has nothing to do with movement.
I see.
Oops. Woman. Yoink. I'm gonna go. No. I'm too. I can't move that much in a turn.
It's one of those. Yeah, I thought my players will do this, but if they do, I'll reward them. It's one of those moments.
Pretty good, pretty good.
With a lot of hope.
Right? A lot of hopes. Interesting. Okay. Okay, cool. What is it doing in that? Right, I'm gonna go near this one, and I'm gonna pull the lever on number 2. Does something happen?
You pull the second lever?
Yeah.
The same thing happens to the moon. It fizzes and then clunks against the pedestal and it's no longer afloat. You see Moonfeather. This time, instead of losing luster, Moonfeather himself falls to the ground.
Ah, well, you know. Fried chicken tonight, boys.
Wild.
Insane. But I'm a cat, so it doesn't really matter. Can I shoot the leather? The lever?
You may certainly try.
Nate, I know you're new to D&D, but that's code word for don't.
Well, yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not completely new to D&D. I've done a couple campaigns before. There was a question.
Well, there's some people who've done a lot of. Wait, what are we talking about?
Well, I've done campaigns in as a wizard. This is my first time being a shooter boy.
Was it the Are You Sure? Is that what he got hit with? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's people who run a lot of campaigns and they just ignore those.
Well, yeah, we're talking about Blake here.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh, what?
I pull
thrown
out
under the
my
bus.
non-existent shield.
Okay.
Block.
My Glock? Yes. You see, he doesn't have a Glock too, but I'm sure he'll try to pull one out. He has this.
Damn.
I mean, I'd like to shoot him, but then Blake would die next turn.
Forget about it.
He
Do it,
tanked
pussy.
my shot and then he died to the fucking bird.
Do it,
Yeah,
pussy.
let it happen.
Have him tank it. It's fine.
Well, you said do it, pussy. So
Okay. What's the distance?
That was code word for you gonna die.
Right? Like, oh, Jesus. Why is there so many tools on this? I just want to know. Okay,
I hope I have to roll dex or something.
that'd be funny. Okay, it's 55 feet away, and how fast does my gun shoot? It goes... Do I remember? No. Hold on. It goes 50 feet a minute. Okay, interesting. Okay, I will shoot at the buddy.
that does not look like your weapon. That looks like the goblin.
What?
Wait, you pulled the lever?
I did pull a lever. Oh, can I not do it?
Oh, that was your standard.
One action.
Yeah, you can't attack.
Gotcha. I didn't know. You didn't.
We
clarify.
thought all that
You
out.
did
That's actually
good action.
fantastic. I'm sorry. I should have realized that's what you were trying to do. I'm so sorry.
That's all good. That's fine. I will end my turn. Bran lives another day. Or another minute. Another minute, really. But
Another 6 seconds. All right,
Yeah.
Liliana, what do we do?
All right.
What?
I'm debating whether I just dash over to this thing eventually, which means it would probably take a while for me to get over there unless I
You can't teleport.
can't do that, unfortunately.
Teleporting isn't real. Making up stuff.
These motherfuckers.
Gonna- yeah.
Subway didn't cut my fucking.
I
foot
can't
long
say
in
those
half.
things.
I'm gonna dash over here though.
I
it's
gotta
gonna
go grab a
probably
knife. I'll be
end-
right back.
Oh, let me see actually.
You gotta go grab a knife.
Damn.
Your sandwich in half?
That's suspicious.
Barely. Terribly, but I was able to rip it.
Oh.
And then someone gave a shriek of pain. So I gotta go grab a knife. and then shriek of pain.
Oh no, that streak was me shitting myself.
Well, I'm fucking sorry.
Oh, what?
Guys, I'm a gamer.
Are you?
I
Alan?
didn't realize he was one of those gamers.
You mean a true one?
If you want to say that,
I do. I really do.
I was gonna say a disturbed one.
I am totally undisturbed.
I disagree.
Nah.
Sorry, I'm here.
I'm here. Go. What do you do, Leon? You got 4 minutes left. Wait,
Or
No,
it's
that's
Stalin.
Stalin.
All right, Stalin, what do you do?
I thought
Oh,
I
my
said
bad. I
Thalin.
didn't realize. Okay.
Sorry, I said Thalin and I didn't really elaborate after that.
Yeah. I'm going to fucking book it. Okay. If I full sprint, how far can I go?
4 times your speed, but you have to go in a straight line.
Straight line, 4 times my speed.
Oh shit, I could have
Oh,
done
I'm
that.
sorry. There was 2
Oh,
ways
fuck.
to end this turn 1. I forgot.
Oh wait, we can run
Damn,
across
I didn't
this.
realize.
That's exactly enough. But I
Oh,
use
then
my
you can
my
act.
action, right? Yeah. That's fine.
And end combat's turn 1. We aren't high enough level.
Incredible.
Actually, the
I mean,
funniest
yeah,
shit
well,
is that the 2 people who had the option to do that are both the magic people of your party.
To whose surprise? Not mine.
Didn't be
Why is my screen black?
that's not true. We came up with several ways of ending the battle turn 1, including I think someone suggested shooting a mortar up.
That would do it too. Yeah, because that would be 3, huh?
So
Are you gonna end your turn?
Yeah, my screen's black. I don't know what just happened. I'm gonna have to reload. I ran up there and then my screen went black.
That is the end of your turn, so I'm just gonna move on. Ranny.
I hope I'm in the right place.
All right. How high up is this thing floating?
Who was the last one to hit a lever, by the way? Oh, the
I
bird?
was.
The bird just fell down to the ground, actually.
Can I take a look?
Teabag, it's cool.
no,
Actually, I didn't hit it.
Or you didn't have enough
Tell 'em.
actions?
That's very
Strap an
convenient,
explosive
actually.
to it.
we can
Do what
both
now?
lose.
Alright,
The bird is not
Yeah, for Randy.
prone or grounded, I guess, after the last lever.
Quick, they're weak to earthquake.
Let's
alright,
see.
I don't think it's a lot of damage. I don't know if that even hits the...
Ranny bites the leg of Moonfeather,
Yeah, or the wing.
and Moonfeather, or the wing, and Moonfeather just kind of shakes him off.
Oh,
Okay. I guess
Ranny
I'm-
did get a mouthful of feathers, though.
Very important.
Yep, there might have been a little bit of blood there, but, we're going to ignore that.
But then I think Ryan's going to move, and I'm sure that provokes an opportunity to attack.
If you move away, that absolutely does, yes. Are you sure you want to do that?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Oh, does that hit Ranny?
It's a trap.
I don't see it.
Oh.
No, that doesn't.
It was a natural 1. And Moonfeather is having shitty luck.
Just like his master.
Would that also,
It checks
would
out.
that also be touch- or the-
Lore
would that be
accurate.
regular AC?
It really checks out.
big.
Thank you, Kento.
All right. Is it the end of Randy's?
Alright,
Randy's turn.
yeah, bite and nothing else. I can't do anything crazy.
No, sorry, Cancer. Just sent me something fucked up. All right, Brad, what do you do?
I do not like the laugh. Dom, I'm gonna do something pretty unexpected.
Okay, what do you do?
Is it unexpected or
punch.
is it?
I'm gonna punch. I bet you guys
Well,
never saw
I
that
have
shit
some bad
coming.
news. You have to move forward 5 feet.
No.
So you have reach?
No.
5 foot step, 5 foot step, and then full attack.
I can't though, because I have to actually form the Mind Blade. Which I should have done last
No, no.
turn with my move action. It's a move action.
No, no. You can 5 foot step so long as you don't actually move otherwise. So you can take your move
That
action,
doesn't-
5
I
foot
thought
step.
that was the
and then
move
move.
action.
No,
The
listen.
5 foot.
No, no.
Okay,
You can
got
5
it.
foot step so long as you don't move. You can take a move action and that's fine, so long as you don't actually move.
How do I
So you can
move
move action
without moving?
No, like you can
You
5
can 5 foot
you
step.
can
Okay,
form your mind
Like
blade
that.
as a move action, 5 foot step, and then
Yeah.
attack.
Okay. I form my Mind Blade. And so you see this purple light go across my arm, and this massive metallic gauntlet that you saw once before form over my arm. And in a single motion, as like stepping forward with 1 foot, I raise my fist into a cocked position, and I am gonna punch mucho hard.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use a.
I feel like I should
B-type-
remind everybody that Mother Maria specifically walked away to go get to go try to find something, so I wish she didn't have to kill the bird.
Yeah, well.
Look, I'm not attacking you.
murder's an option, I guess.
I'm gonna bomb this motherfucker.
I'm
do I have
surrounded
power
by
attack
murder.
feat? I have the unimproved. I do have power attack. Okay. I'm not gonna take
Use
that though.
assault.
I could what?
Punch this shit, bro.
Oh no. No, yeah, keep continuing.
Punch it, bro.
Be right back.
I'll be
I need
etching
water.
Sergeant
Do I
thing
have
into
to
your
actually
tombstone.
change the ammo type? Because I pressed on Breaker Gauntlet B-type cartridge, but then when it goes to the actual attack, it still says the ammo is basic. Do I have to also change that to B-type cartridge? Yes. No. Maybe so.
I'm a little bit confused with what you're asking.
Like on the screen, if it was like a firearm, you'd have to change the ammo type. But I used the attack for B-type, so I also have to change the ammo for B-type cartridge from basic.
Yeah, because you're
Yes.
using a B-type
Okay.
cartridge, yeah.
I didn't want to take 2 of that ammo away as well. Wow, that's a bad roll.
Yeah, power attacking does not help you.
I didn't power attack.
Why do you
Oh,
got
so
a
you're not
proficiency
proficient.
penalty?
That's hilarious.
You're proficient in your mind blade. So something's wrong.
It says -4.
Yeah, you should be at +10.
It says weapon focus minus mind blade +4 basic attack bonus -4 proficiency penalty. Why is
No,
that
that's
nice?
weapon focus mind blade, Goofy, not weapon focus minus mind blade. Get out of here. It's your proficiency penalty because you're not proficient, so it's actually a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, and then what's your strength? You don't have a strength bonus on there either.
See, I told you this shit was all sorts of fucked.
That's fine, dude.
+5.
I'm not the one who made your shit, but yeah, that would be closer to like a 15. So yes, you will hit. Does that have your damage? Have your strength? Yes, it does. Actually, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I made you proficient. We'll see how that works.
I also made myself proficient with my gauntlet, so.
All right, so you do strike Moon Feather. Its down is very fluffy, I guess. I don't know. You ever try to punch a bird? Let's just put it like that. That's the end of your turn, right?
Cam! Or not Cam, fuck. Blake, that's not gonna work! He's flying type!
No, he's grounded, remember. He didn't get up.
He's grounded.
Damn, you're right.
Moonfeather should have probably actually made an attack of opportunity on Braun, but he 5-foot stepped, so he couldn't. Never mind, I take that back. Alright, Braun. Let's hope you take damage actually here. As I'm tired of
Will luck with their
not
master persist?
Oh my god. Yeah.
We only have
Moonfeather's
one natural weapon?
not having very good luck. Oh, I forgot. No, hold up. That's going to be a 15, but I don't think that hits anyway. Because Moonfeather's going to stand up. You get an attack of opportunity. Do you take it? I'll take your silence as a no. You don't take the attack of opportunity. So now does
I
a
meant to unmute. No,
does a 15
I fucking
hit you?
A 15 does not hit.
All right.
I also
So
thought
do
I
you take your
unmuted, but I
attack?
didn't.
All right, take your attack.
Yep. And does so for attacks of opportunity, do I still get to take a full attack?
No.
No.
No, just a
They
single
don't have
attack,
extra attack
or
anyways, so you get a single regardless.
Single attack. Okay.
Bron's doing more damage than Moonfeather, damn.
I think that's right now. Someone made some sort of difference. Looks like it's using my. I don't think that's all using my strength still, but
Your
yeah,
damage
19.
is using your strength.
No, the to hit.
I'll
It's using my
It's not.
provision
It's
bonus.
not. But it's okay. It doesn't change anything once you make contact.
So that should be the damage. That should be fine.
Brown, do you have an option that lets you take multiple attacks of opportunity?
No.
All right, this is going to be spread out across across a few people. Not everybody. I don't want to state everybody. Oh, did that
An
just...
error popped up.
Yeah, I
That
know.
was
It's actually
weird.
quite incredible.
Oh my
Magic
god.
missile!
Yeah, I think those hit.
Yeah, magic missile never misses. Anyways.
I cast Cry.
Dang.
So magic missile, we're going to have 2 of these pelt into Brian. We're going to have the next 2 pelt into Metallum, and then the final one pelt into Verd. You're muted.
I thought I thought
Dilly,
the
I was
just
attack roll
forced
would be
because,
damage at
fuck you.
first.
5 creatures, no.
if I threw something that dealt
Dang.
100 damage in one turn at you guys right now, multiple hundreds, that would be fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but
Also, not surprising.
I'm
Yeah.
being ran
this
more
isn't
than
a game where y'all aren't fighting gods right now, okay?
I'm being
I
ran more
mean-
than 15 feet apart though.
ain't nothing
Met-
quite as godly as a magic missile.
Up to 5 creatures, no 2 of which can be more than 15 feet apart.
You're gonna
There's
get
a lot of
Randy
15
killed with that
apart,
statement,
actually.
but that's fine, actually.
Yay.
Alright, that's gonna be instead spread between Bran and Randy. Bran, you're eating the first 3. Randy, you're eating the last 2.
Of what?
Magic missiles.
You take 10 damage.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I already took the last hit, I
No,
thought.
take it
Nope,
off.
kill yourself.
He's we're too far away from him. He can't target us.
Oh, so heal myself? I'm too far away?
Yeah, we're too far away from Bran.
Oh.
They can only target within 15, with no more than 15 feet apart. So,
Bran is going to take 12.
so Bran's gonna take more damage, but that's fine. He's the tank. It's all good.
Yeah.
He's the tank. By the way, I, the ranged guy, have like the same exact amount of HP as he does. You know, he's the tank.
Yeah, he's the tank. It's all good.
He's the tank. Navy's just playing it safe. See, there's a difference.
I want to point
He's
out
the
we
one
have
that
somebody who
charge
is
up there.
genuinely a tank, but like you know,
Okay, so hold on. The last 3 magic missiles.
the last 2 hit you, so it's 10 damage.
Oh, last. Okay. 10 damage. Okay.
I moved and ended my turn, so I just decided to do this quickly. I'm heading
I
up
didn't
towards
realize
3.
Oh. Okay. Wait, is it Verd's turn now?
Verd just yeah, it's Verd.
My
Dilla just took Dilla's turn.
So these 2 levers were already hit, right?
Yeah.
1 and 2 were hit.
How far can I run?
Um,
Solomon is
is gonna
standing
be-
next to 4.
Yeah, 4 is gonna be hit when it's my turn.
Mm,
Say, could I juggle Verd? Eat him somewhere.
I will allow it with a juggling check, if you would like. Verd will have to withhold his turn until after yours, though.
Incredible.
fuck it. Okay.
You should shove Verd in your mortar and launch him at one of the levers.
Launch him. Hey, it's part of an act, right? That's what they do
I
in
think
one
that
of
is
the.
a wonderful idea.
Yeah, shove him at the end of your cannon and just launch him
Fire in the hole.
at the 3rd
All right,
lever.
then, Rick, it's your turn.
Well, gee, I don't think
Hit the lever.
Dilla, you're heading for that lever, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Dilla will make it there before I do.
So...
So,
Potentially Verd might make it. You never know.
so true. But I don't know. But I don't know what you guys are planning, so I
Yeah.
can't assume that.
Yeah.
So, I'll go there. Like, I'll start heading in that direction anyway, in case it's necessary. And Rook will play his trumpet. Wait.
Very intensely. His trombone, not trumpet.
Yeah.
Oh, trombone, yes, not trumpet.
Very big difference.
Very big difference. One goes wow, 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 and the other one goes brr, brr, brr.
As someone who played the trombone and has a brother who's playing the trumpet in university, it's a big difference.
Well, everyone gets a +2 to hit damage. Do I make it +3 by something? Did I pick that feat? I did not. I wonder why not. Okay, +2 to hit damage, everybody.
At the end of your turn.
Yep, I'm done.
What's up?
All right, McCallum.
Okay.
How we're gonna do this?
I'm gonna pick up Verd.
State your intentions. You're picking it. What are you trying to do? Just throw him? As if you were juggling him?
I think so. Or how big is the circumference of Verd to my cannon?
Hold up. Hold up.
I do not think he would fit into your cannon.
You survived.
Damn, that's sad.
You're lucky.
You survive is wild.
Hey man, thoughts happen.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna juggle him, throwing him kind of towards the 3rd moon.
Okay. Give me a juggling check. And based on that, let's say every... I don't know... do I want to do 3 or 5? 3 or 5? Let's say you move him 5 feet for every 4 on the juggling check.
There you go.
You'll move him 7 squares. That will consume your standard action.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah.
With a heave and a hoe and a ha-ha. Eat you over there.
Takes 10
Alright.
damage of falling.
Right?
Wait. Wait.
Luckily for you, Leon
I
is just a
didn't, like, shoot
professional
him.
juggler. So, you're lucky.
When the throw happens, Rook will totally like. I have a trombone.
Then. Is that the end of your turn, Leon?
Yeah, that's my
Alright, Bird, what are you doing?
I'm kind of. I gave you a boost.
15, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. If you're moving in a straight line, it's triple your speed, right?
Quadruple.
Quadruple, okay. 65, 70.
Unless you have
Oh
armor.
my god, insane.
75,
I don't think he has
Maybe.
armor.
85, 90.
What the fuck?
Whee!
90 feet. Jesus.
That's the only thing I can do this turn, though, so I'm done.
Man
It
got
consumes,
a
like, your
running
whole
start.
turn.
He's
Yeah.
just carried on running.
I like to imagine what just happened was Leonis just threw him, and he kept up the momentum and just kept running from the momentum
just
of
bee-hopped.
the throw.
Or
Yeah,
he
for
was
real.
it turned into a ball and he just kept on rolling.
Yeah. All right, Liliana, what do we do?
There's some bowling pins in the corner.
Right?
Right, so it looks like everyone's already at the moons that they, I'm trying to, or at least going to, heading there at the very least. I'm honestly a little unsure of what could be done. So Moonfeathers fly, right?
Moonfeather is flying right now, yep.
What's their elevation?
Probably like 5 feet off the ground. It's not too high.
Okay.
You can go sit under Moonfeather if you want.
I don't think it's a good
Let's
idea.
go take a nap.
I mean, Moonfeather is big and fluffy. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm good.
Make some KFC out of it. I think it's self-eating.
Let me see. I don't know. Let's look. That's it. Alright. No, it didn't take me there. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I can't do that. I think what I'm just gonna do instead is probably just sort of dash over to here. And
Am I muted? No. Okay.
alright, Fallon.
Throw the lever!
Wait.
I mean, actually, it isn't my lever yet, is it? Honestly, I kind of expected
So you go
I'm just gonna hold an
pull.
action until 3 is hit.
So you pull number 4's lever.
Bruh.
And the
Is that not what he said?
falls. Well, it's okay. There's no reason to wait. We're just gonna go through this if you pulled it. There's no reason to wait.
Damn.
Once all these moons are pulled, the way Thalin can end combat though is definitely gonna be out the window. Anyways, so the moon falls, and again, just whatever standard stuff. This time, Moonfeather, again, begins to lose a bit of luster that it had. That's it.
Okay.
That's your standard.
I'm end my turn.
Ready?
Go on, T-Rex. I believe in you.
Ham.
Yeah.
It's Randy's turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I forgot that he was.
Combat's
stopped.
actually pretty reasonably fast in this campaign.
Yeah, sorry. I am kind of used to it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I mean, it's surprising how fast it's going. Yep, I agree.
Fuck.
You can turn that around.
Damn, this is not the combat for me. All I can do is bite and not bite. To bite or not to bite. Let me see.
That is the question.
That is the question. I mean, and I don't know if I can bite if in air, but also only 5 feet off of air. So I could go under and bite. I don't think that's a good idea. It's certainly an option, right? Or has that changed since?
It is just 5 feet in the air. Yeah,
Okay.
but so you're gonna try to bite it?
Yep.
Okay.
Bite.
+2 to hidden damage.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Okay. Is that from? Actually, I don't have that buff added. Oh, because this is a different Ranny. That's why. Okay. Is that from a performance or is that just from a?
That's from performance.
Yeah.
Okay. No, not set. Set. I'm gonna do untyped right now, although because I can't remember exactly what type of bonus it is at the moment. All right. That will stack with it anyways. So that's a thing. Bonus together. Okay. Definitely helps a lot. Let me see. Oh. Oh, well, not if I roll like that. Wait, it doesn't look like it's adding it.
I don't think, did that include the +2?
I put it on the buff, but I might not have finished making the buff. I don't know. Okay, so
Okay.
actually 18, I guess, for attack, and I guess in that same vein, actually 12 for damage.
Alright, that's perfect. That's actually quite a bit of damage there.
I thought I did make the buff.
And that does hit, so you're perfect.
Oh,
Alright.
it's not active. There we go. Okay, I activated it. I'm sorry. I made the buff and then I forgot to activate it. All right. Gonna continue to move, but I think that's still within the radius. Just moving on this side instead. Still underneath, I think. And I'm gonna turn.
Hey, Brent, maybe you should try to knock it out instead. Unless your new magic arm makes that harder than normal? I mean, don't get me wrong. I want it dead, but Mother Maria doesn't.
Blake, are you there?
Bruh! My fucking mute button isn't working. Okay. I can certainly try, if that is what Mother Maria wishes.
Well, you're actually trying to kill it beforehand? What?
I want it dead. It attacked
It
us.
is an enemy, and it is not going to hold back against us. I don't see why I would show it mercy when it wouldn't show the same to us.
If Mother Maria wanted dead, it would be dead. I feel like this is a bad decision.
I'm pretty sure we attacked it first. No.
No. It
No,
attacked
we
it.
were trying to talk to it. We could have walked into the room
Yeah.
and shot it with a mortar.
I gave you plenty. You gave us plenty of options to back off. You could argue it's self-defense, but anyways, wrong team. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Bloody doesn't matter.
Turn around.
Dom, what is the requirement, the action economy of reloading my gauntlet? Because I have to reload it every 2 times, or every
Did you pick up a what's it called? Did you pick
you
up
mean
the
a
feat to
for
reload
that?
quicker?
I have rapid. Oh yeah, okay. I do.
Yeah,
have
rapid, then it's
reload,
free.
that's
You don't have to worry about it.
right. Okay, perfect.
It was a move action, but if you pick that up, it moves it down to the next tier, which is just I think Swift
Okay.
or free. I think it's Swift. It might be Swift. Can't remember.
It
Had to double check.
says it is a free action or a move action for a heavy crossbow. Light or hand crossbows, it was free.
Yeah, so it's free.
Okay, sure. And then I'm going to use psionic meditation to become psionically focused. And then I am going to. So that uses up my move action. Yep.
Go ahead.
And then I'm just gonna hit it with a basic attack.
ahead.
Is there a way to make it non-lethal? Like, is that a thing?
Yeah, you take a -4.
Is his attack actually an unarmed attack?
No, it's a melee weapon.
Is that
If
really
it's
how you roll
actually-
it? Because I have a feat for improved unarmed strikes, and that counts towards my gauntlets.
You just
If
get
he's
that for
actually
being a soldier
taking-
class.
What?
Improved unarmed strike is just because he's soldier class.
True.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, if his attacks count as actually unarmed, then he doesn't have to take the -4?
No. He's
If they-
we didn't go for that route because if we did, he
Okay.
would have flurry of blues.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
It's only
I'll
a
just
-2 because of my buff.
Okay.
Oh, and +2 because you're flanking with Randy.
Oh yeah, so
Okay,
it's
so I
gonna
can check
pretty
off
much neutralize
flanking.
itself.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't even check off flanking. Just because flanking doesn't increase anything other than accuracy.
Okay.
It's just gonna be there's no modifier pretty much because it's -4 +4. So like
+2 to damage.
yeah,
Okay.
+2 to damage.
Oh wow.
That is good time to roll crit, and also you just met AC, so that is going to confirm.
Cool.
It's still not including the It's still not including strength on your 2 hits.
Yeah. And I don't know why, because it's marked on the weapon for its attack type. Or
You
for
know, the
its,
funny thing is, I was actually testing it to myself, and it worked. I don't know why it's not working for you.
Are you using the no cartridge punch or the basic cartridge punch?
I used all of them. They all work for me. Cause I edited them.
Why isn't it working with
I-
this?
I don't know. It's the same weapon.
All right,
I'm so
that's the end of your
confused.
turn. You deal a
Yeah.
nice heavy blow to the bird, and the bird and Moonfeather is a bird.
Oh,
so you
can
know
I-
they got hollow bones, huh?
Because it's a crit, could I say that I like tried to
You could flavor it
Fucking-
however you want.
yeah, I want to go for a knockout style fucking just uppercut.
So you uppercut it in the jaw. You crit it.
Mhm.
I
I hit it on the knockout button.
This will be about enough to proc the next stage of this. So give me one moment.
Why does that have strength in there? But mine
See?
doesn't. It also doesn't have the enhancement bonus.
Oh.
What the fuck?
I don't know if it's a skill issue.
You both are probably one's probably pulling it from combat, the other one's probably pulling it from what's it called.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
Are you
I'm
doing
rolling
it from
from
quick
inventory.
action?
I'm doing from inventory.
Like in combat tab?
No, it's the inventory
so
tab.
Moonfeather's going to let out a loud cry.
Hmm.
Moonfeather then cast Disintegrate.
Moonfeather cast Disintegrate on Bryant. No.
I mean, I still have yet to take any damage.
That is bullshit. Don't worry, I took care of it for you, but that is bullshit.
I mean,
Sir, you're at 29 HP right now before the damage that you just got hit for right now here.
damn. Take it back.
Yeah. Like I said, that is absolutely not true. You just weren't paying attention.
Yeah, I have 2 HP.
Anyways, so Moonfeather's gonna begin ripping into Bran.
Goodbye.
I see.
They decided to start
Moonfeather
rolling
will-
well.
Yeah, I know, right? It just rolls well once, and it's fucking incredible.
When did I take the other damage?
What other damage? You got hit by magic missiles, dude.
Yeah, but I only got hit by... That shouldn't have
3 of them.
been
They
all
had to
that damage I took.
reconfigure it because it didn't hit far enough away to hit other people.
Yeah, I had to adjust because
Yeah.
it couldn't
while
hit
I
the
was
ones in the back.
eating.
Yeah. I saw an error in the description, so you took more
Okay.
damage.
That's great. That's great. Thank you so much for that.
Beautiful way of wording it.
Me and Verd would have pretty much died,
So-
you know?
From 5 damage? From 5
Yeah.
force
Yeah,
damage?
well,
Yeah, man.
Goblins don't have a lot of
So
HP.
instead of me just taking 4 to 5 force damage, you made
How
me
have
take
you missed
fucking
this?
20?
No, we didn't make you take anything. You're just within the rules of the
You're
game.
the tank!
You're the tank.
Dom, I didn't take the
Tank more
12 from the first Talon, right?
What first Talon?
The one that missed.
Oh no,
Before
I
the
give you an
hideous
extra. I give you an extra 3 damage because you annoyed me at not damaging yourself. Because I knew you were
Damn.
gonna make a statement like that. Yeah.
Damn,
I was-
That was
I was-
that
DM
was-
just goes,
that
"Fuck
was
this."
that was making the DM have to take care of you, take care of the stuff after hitting you off multiple
I
times.
didn't
damage.
take any. I didn't take any damage, and then I went to get dinner, and then now I'm just finding out that I was supposed to take damage. That's not my fault.
You were that was during the time that you that was
Damn.
during when you were fucking with your shit. Alright, so Moonfeather is going to cast and summon a wall of force. Alright. Dilla.
Anything that realistically prevents me from just flying over it.
Oh, by the way, you do get to take an attack of opportunity while I cast. That is absolutely a thing.
I do.
Yes.
Oh.
You might actually be able to disrupt the casting unless they cast defense. Actually, if they didn't cast defensively, then they're already fucked. So, Wall Force may not appear. That would be very hard.
Oh dear.
Go on. If you're
Go on.
taking an attack of
Please.
opportunity, take it now or forever hold your peace. You got till that timer hits 15.
Can I? No, that's fine. I'll just do that.
That's.
Let's see, 15.
I think. Is it like 15 plus spell level or something? Or 10 plus twice spell levels? One of the two. Either way, I think it
actually don't
succeeds.
know. I was just about to ask that. What is the check for a concentration? Check?
Oh.
Isn't it just 10 plus spell level?
10 plus damage taken plus level of the spell.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, well, wait. Is that take damage when casting the spell?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, then yeah. There.
No. Damn.
It will fail.
Damn. Goodbye, Wall of Force.
Let's go.
It will
Wait.
fail.
Take down that wall. yeah.
All that effort for that fucking wall just to go down. I feel so bad. My
Mr.
turn.
Orbifeather?
Dilla,
Hey, guys.
take a turn.
I think I'm gonna end up over here.
Incredible.
Pull the lever.
And that's my
Trump.
turn. I had to use
Oh,
the
He
action to get
doesn't
here.
have the movement to do it.
I'm very slow.
Oh, Sag.
All right, Rook, what do you do?
Well, I'll maintain my bard song, but did the bird get up, or is he still down?
The bird is flying.
I thought he was knocked down.
Yeah, and then he just flew right back up the next turn, and somebody got an attack of opportunity for this, because
Uh-huh.
yeah. So this is just yeah. He's
That
not
was
done.
my check. Oh, it's a 30-foot cone. I don't need to be anywhere near him. Okay, where's draw a cone? No. Token controls a cone? No. Measurement controls a cone? There we go. That's it doing. Rook rears best with his trombone and releases a much deeper blast than you'd think he could. Make a reflex save. It is not a very high DC. Or fall over. The DC is... oh, that beats it. Never mind. Adam, not damn.
Guys, it wants to roll good all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Well,
second phase.
With a +9, he was likely to succeed.
I see. Oh, anyways, Metallum. I'm assuming because Rook would be over, right? So Metallum, what do you do?
Yes.
Do you non-lethally hit it in the face?
Non-lethally.
Yeah, with the mortar.
Yeah. That works. Can I actually do that?
No.
No, you can't.
No, I don't think so.
non-lethally hit it with the
Yeah,
mortar.
okay. I didn't know. You never know.
Hey, I'm
Just,
sorry.
you know,
It's my fault.
Grab a. I should have grabbed the dud from the prop team, and
Yeah. They have like duds for bullets if you want to do that, like very specific bullets, like salt rounds or something. But
as a marksman, can I craft dud ones?
I don't think there's dud ones for that mechanically, like already written up, and I don't see why there wouldn't be. But it would probably have to be shot a very specific way.
Oh, probably. Okay. My guy's kind of a one-trick pony, unfortunately. And Blake's still in the way, and now he's really low HP. Right? He has like no HP. We don't have a necromancer, do we, in the party?
No.
We do not.
Damn it! So we can't just like bring up zombie Blake. That's unfortunate.
There's also a little baby T-Rex.
I think it's really funny that you didn't say we don't have a healer, do we? You said no.
Oh yeah, well, he's Blake, how attached to your character are you?
You said not very. Go for it.
If
You
you
wanna-
want
you wanna-
around, I can get away.
You want to roll a dice for how?
I really don't.
Roll a d100, and if it's over 50, then I'll let you live.
Huh?
You're rolling for your life right now.
Oh fuck!
All right, you let me
Look
live.
at that. I'll let you live. Wait, you said the ceiling was low, right? How low is the ceiling?
It's
Or how high?
it is too low for you to curve a shot and hit it like.
No.
you're
That's
standing
not what I'm
around.
asking. How low is the ceiling?
So I see why you made the ceiling low.
It's probably, let's say, 30 feet.
Fuck me, that's low. What would happen if I was to shoot the ceiling above the birdie?
You may. Are you sure you want to do that?
Not really, but I don't know. I'm kind of bored. All I've done so far is pull a lever and throw in a goblin.
Okay, so before you do that, are you sure you'd like to do that?
No, I wouldn't like to do that. Internal thoughts.
Because I was gonna say this would be what it would look like.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. I think
You should do
one
it.
one thing I should do for my character because he's kind of mentally,
Special.
yeah, he's kind of on edge all the time and kind of like triggered. I should make him do a roll every turn to see if I choose the chaotic action or not. Maybe not right now. Okay, I think that's so boring. Do I have anything that I could just throw? Nope. Lame.
Is that your turn? You're not doing anything?
I'm gonna move over here.
See, I was gonna remind you, you are a lion. Technically,
Oh, it's kind of
you
cool.
have you can go. You have your soldier class. You can go punch him.
Yeah, I'll move 20 feet, so then I'll move 20 feet back over here, and then that'll end my turn.
Also, you're a marksman with the trick shot. I think. No, you're a sniper. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm a sniper. Yeah,
All right, bird.
which means I can do a shit ton of damage to him. But so would Bran die.
I'm gonna go over here and try to flip this switch.
Lion, I'm a kitty cat. I can punch him.
Still wasn't quite able to make it, right?
Yep, Dillo was not quite able to make it. He flicked the switch. And what happens here is... Oh, you guys actually dealt enough damage for this will actually knock him out. Yeah. I think this will knock him out. Oh, I lied. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So you
Checks
see
out,
Green
honestly.
Feather kind of begin to struggle to stay afloat, but he is very much so still up. But the luminance of his wings is beginning to fade. Alright, Bird, that's your turn, I'm guessing, so... Liliana, what do you do? Shoot the fucking bird. Do it.
I was gonna say gun
No.
because I've just been
Gun.
running around trying to get to
Gun.
buttons, and then everyone else gets.
Oh,
to
by the
them.
way, I do want to point out, this is somebody could have picked up a gun, but they chose no. Fuck that mortar. We ball. Let's go. Anyways,
Hey, I tried to get a bigger gun.
Oh
I
no,
know.
that's not allowed.
I did try, guys. I tried to get a bigger
So
gun.
funny as shit. The funniest shit here with what you just done here, Liliana. That is exactly what you need to make the current HP match the non-lethal HP.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay?
Do you know what that means? You knocked it out. That means you knocked it out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do you guys
I'm
not know
not
how? Do you guys know how that works on this?
I do.
No, I don't fucking play this system.
I see. So basically, you could have somebody, just like one or two people doing non-lethal, and then the rest doing like lethal. As long as the people doing lethal don't like over
Can I-
cap
Can I
to zero, you're
can I
fine.
jump in?
Sure.
Yeah, let Kanto
Quick-
explain it.
When your hit points is less than your non-lethal, you go unconscious. A lower number and you're dead. Normally your non-lethal is 0, so when you hit 0, you go unconscious. Whenever you do non-lethal damage, it counts up. So if you do like 10 non-lethal, now the non-lethal is 10. So when their hit points are less than 10, they go unconscious.
Yeah.
So by doing any amount of non-lethal at all, you significantly increase the odds of the person going unconscious, unless you like hit him for 100, in which you might just die anyway. But
Yeah. So as long as we don't got no Tachis or Anemones coming around nuking shit, we should be fine. Alright, with that, Moonfeather will collapse onto the ground and just fall.
By the
Moonfeather,
gods.
the...
Not a moment later, and I probably would have been dead.
Drats, so close.
kind of want to slit its throat. You okay, Bron?
Yes, I am fine. And I do not blame you for this course of action. I would look away if you wanted to.
No, it'll make Mother Maria upset. You are. Well, actually, are we still in turn order? Sorry.
You are not still in turn order. Let me in that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering. I didn't want to do anything because I was worried that he was just gonna get back up.
I walk
Phase
over and
3?
kick it.
That's reserved for the final boss, gentlemen. Oh, I did not mean to move the bird. I'm actually looking for somebody.
No, I kicked it that hard. I'm fine with that.
Oh, I moved everybody. I'm so sorry.
Oh, where the
Let me
fuck am I?
just...
Where did I go? What the hell?
There's a big ass map, guys. I apologize.
Oh, there I am.
So with that, as Rook kicks Moonfeather, Mother Maria walks in and witnesses this.
Oh, that's fine.
She is holding a crudely made stuffed animal. It is
Incredible.
a sloppy craft made of a broom, a mop, a couple random pillows. It's kind of got painted. It's painted on, and it vaguely resembles a bird. It is like very, very bad, like a child making a macaroni project bad. And she runs in with it.
It's all his fault.
And she's going to say something along the lines
of... He's not dead, is he?
Not
I
quite.
don't think so.
I poke it.
You poke it. And
I just...
No,
Is he breathing?
no, he's not, and he is you to thank for that.
I just made something for a friend for him because he just needed a
Oh.
friend that was a bird, but you guys,
Damn.
I mean, I guess this works too.
They
were
wanted
I guess-
violence.
convenient,
guess I-
evenly spaced apart levers around the arena.
Well, yes, that's what we were using to keep Moonfeather awake while Vincent was gone.
what? What
I
were the
guess
other
in
ways
hindsight, we
for,
could have probably just had Lala
Okay.
keep it company to distract them, but that probably would have been smarter now that I think about it. Or I guess if we really wanted to, we could have probably also had Balin create an illusion of Vincent to,
He sees through magic like that.
what? He sees
It's
through
all
magic like
right.
that?
It's all right through my invisibility.
Well, that's because Moonfeather can... You know what? It's okay.
I'm not having Lala
I'm-
sleep with this bird.
Moonfeather doesn't... I don't...
Dom, the bird originally had true sight.
Yeah, the bird has true sight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say that, but like that's a mechanic. That's not like whatever.
Mother Maria, why is the moon feather so important to you?
Moonfeather is my husband's familiar, his companion.
What is a familiar?
I'm not familiar with this term.
It's something that ancient people used to. You don't have to worry about it. It's just a companion animal that is bound to you.
Oh, like a pet, then. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry we roughed it up. For that reason specifically.
Yes, it's like a pet, I guess, but a lot more intelligent and capable of making decisions.
Not very good decisions.
I kind of want fried chicken now.
Please do not eat
I-
Moonfeather.
I'm not gonna
gently-
eat this bird.
I gently set it back where it was. I do no such thing. My strength is like 12.
She's going to mutter something to the bird. And you're going to see Moonfeather kind of, You're going to see Moonfeather just begin to fade away into a beam of moonlight. Upon doing so, the language that she spoke is... I don't know if anybody has it. What language does everybody have?
What's the language? And this a little way easier.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody has it. I'm just gonna double check
default?
real quick. It's not default. Rook, what languages do you know?
I didn't write any down. I have master
Okay, that's fine.
linguistics. I could know it.
Perfect. I don't think anybody knows it. Oh god, you know what? There's one that might have it just because he's played in all of my games. Cam, what languages do you know?
I too have not added more than the default Goblin and Undercommon, even though I'm Alchemist, so I have more. But yeah.
Okay, yeah, you could definitely pick up more because you have a pretty high int. Anyways, nobody has it. So, but you hear Mother Maria speak a very unique language. It can only be described as sounding very heavenly or divine. The words that she is muttering to the bird.
Man, it almost sounds celestial. That's wild.
It almost sounds celestial. It is very wild. As you watch as Moonfeather fades away into a soft beam of moonlight. You see Maria is very... She has a... I'm trying to think about the best way to describe this. You could tell that giving up on Moonfeather there was kind of like a little bit heart-wrenching for her, but like she realized she kind of just
not left him.
had to let him go and let him go rest. He's been working and serving for far too long. He's simply resting with the Lunar Mother. She's gonna take a moment
ominous.
to look around at you all. You all seem pretty wounded and tired.
Nope.
Didn't actually take
Well,
that
for those of you that are wounded
fine. I didn't actually fight.
and tired,
Right?
for those of you that are wounded and tired, we should probably go let you rest.
What's behind that door? And I point.
Well, she's going to walk up to it and look at it for a moment.
The door.
She's going to put her hand on the doorknob, and you see it looks like she's doing a little bit of movement, but she's going to turn around and say, "It appears... It seems like it's locked. I gotta go grab a key.
I've got a key.
Let's just go rest."
Sus.
You all seem exhausted. Braun seems badly injured.
We
Dahlan,
can
are you
use his
just gonna
head as
let him...
a battering ram.
Ron
But-
is injured, yes.
Braun needs to rest.
He mostly deserves that injury.
That is not a very nice way to speak of your friends, young lady.
It isn't.
It's just a way to use
Oh,
our friends for friendship.
What are
Okay,
you guys
well-
talking about?
Nothing.
okay.
You.
Let's rest.
Yes, let's
Is
rest.
it about the injuries I sustained?
Aha, you only wish.
Well then, let's
I'd
go
very
rest.
much like to lay down.
We
Sorry, I'm
can
not trying to
approach.
cut you
We
off.
can approach this tomorrow. Together.
I like the sound of that.
All right then. I'm
Nothing
seeing you
bad's
guys
gonna
all-
happen, guys. Nothing bad is gonna happen, guys.
Right?
Nothing bad's gonna happen, guys.
Why are you saying that? What?
Because.
Oh, shit.
This is the
Because
most
it's a Dom
fucking
Oh,
campaign.
fuck, I was muted. Because
This
nothing
is
bad's gonna happen.
incredibly sus.
Most
So
we
you
have
guys
3 people who
do.
lock
Can
picks
everybody
very
stack up
easily.
on Rook for me, please?
Oh, I'm just
And
at
what-
the exit.
Where?
Where'd everyone go?
I went to the
They
exit.
moved out immediately.
We're all going back. We're all walking back.
Dang.
Hold on.
Alright, well, if you're on Thalin, stay on Thalin. I'll just move you up there with Rook.
Bran, how many hit points do you have? Like max, I mean?
That feels like
Oh, meta question?
meta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I will assume it is more than I can do. Resource spending time. That's if we get to sleep.
Braun is like the last life, like his last
Pretty
little-
sure Vert could give you a potion.
He's fucked
No.
up.
I
I
can't.
am fucked up.
It would pepper you up.
Braun's like very like he would be considered bleeding out, but like the bleeding has
Oh, no.
stopped.
Oh no, you guys are misunderstanding my question. Like, I wasn't asking how hurt is he for right now. I was asking how little does Rook get to sleep tonight? And the answer is not.
Yeah, probably not.
Like, I have ranks in
Rook.
heal. I don't need him to tell me how hurt he is. I can just tell.
Rook, how long would it take you, do you think, to heal these injuries?
Honestly, it's looking like multiple days, but I do have some. This is a good reason to spend some herbs so we can get people on their feet as well as we can by tomorrow. As a warning in advance, these things taste terrible.
I wouldn't want you to miss out on sleep in order to heal me. You would be less effective if we were to get into any more trouble, and I'd hate to put you at a disadvantage. Only heal me as much as you can, without impeding your own sleep.
Bran, are you kidding me? Do you know what would put me at significantly more of a disadvantage? If you were hurt enough to go down. Do you think I could have survived that?
Well,
Right?
no.
That's kind of the whole reason you're here.
Dilla's just sitting in a corner,
is to
like
tank
damn it.
shit for you.
Yeah, not like we're gonna gloss over the fact that I probably have equal to max your HP.
Yeah, you
Uh,
guys
for my
are so
max
Very
nice.
familiar.
But I stay at the back. Like you
Realize
don't
most
want me
of
front
these
running.
sheep, but just don't look at it.
How healthy is Braun looking after Rook heals?
Please lay down. This does take a bit, Lala. And as Lala starts singing, or chirping, Lala's voice does start being restorative. But as this happens, Rook will turn to Leliana and comment, "I'm less good at how hurt is Rani. Is Rani pretty beat up? I have healed, but nothing about animals."
He's wounded. Out of character, he's at like half his HP. But he
Well,
took
in that
10 force damage, I think, from that. Yeah.
In that case, can I have some herbs that I would like fed to him? But I'm afraid if I feed them to him, he'll bite my trunk off because they taste terrible.
Oh,
Can you get him to eat them?
I'm gonna I'm gonna barely manage to lean up. You can see the broken ribs, kind of you hear a clicking noise as I try and groan to get up.
Why?
I remember when I was a little kid, I had a dog, and we used something made from nuts, and that would make him take his medicine every single time.
You offering yours?
Oh,
Not those kinds of nuts. Thank you. But the trick is that you make it seem like he's not supposed to have it, accidentally drop it on the ground, and that dog will just nip it up if it thinks it's some sort of forbidden treat or human food.
Huh.
So a good
Human,
tip. And
not
you see
human.
him cough and blood comes out.
So you're saying to lie to Rennie and trick him, Bran? I didn't know you had it in you.
Yes, well, pets must be protected.
Well, now if you all are done, we actually have Mint and Keyork on hand to aid you guys in any way that can be possible. I believe that Mint can go fetch some of the med packs if you need. We wouldn't want Braun to remain too hurt. After all, tomorrow morning we're going into somewhere that could be potentially very dangerous, and I would be really upset if you guys were to get really injured while down there.
Who's the
Wouldn't dream of it.
cool green hair thing with horns?
Mint.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
okay.
is Dom adding a
Mint
dragon maid to the game.
Gotcha. Cool.
The totally fucking important character that is definitely not a self-insert of Dom's personal interest. The totally
Funniest thing is, I
necessary character.
definitely made it first before Dom did.
You know what the worst part is? You know what the worst part is?
This was done so I can show Steel, in particular, hey, this is like, you can straight up put like outfits on these things, and I just needed a random race, and that was like just like the random race that I chose. was like,
Which
I
is
can
why you
knock out
gave
two
it.
things.
Which is why you gave it lime green hair.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Yeah, I gave it lime green hair because I was like, let's give it, call it Mint, because I think naming it after food would be something that Steel would do.
No. Not
You
lime
can't
green
blame
hair,
that one
mint
on
green
me.
hair.
It's mint green. Yeah, it's not lime green. It's mint green.
Exactly. That's what I thought the name was for.
Yeah. Then it's named after its hair, and I was like, let's call it food. I was like, this is the perfect opportunity to show Steel, because Steel like really fights me about using Hero Forge with certain things. So I wanted to show him that, hey, look, it's really not that bad.
Look, I don't have pros, so it's annoying for me to do. I don't know what you want from me.
Hey, that is the reason why I did this. If people really want to know.
It's okay. You're just explaining to Aaron. He's the only one who watches these.
Well, I'm explaining to you guys. I don't give a fuck about everybody else.
You hear that, Aaron? He doesn't care.
She'd we would have given her short hair if she was what I liked. I like short hair girls.
Well, I heal for 48 HP.
Wow.
You may
Override.
use a. They will give you a med kit to use as well. Do you know what the med kits are?
I do not.
Let me see. Okay, one sec. Also, you should probably have one if you were doing the healer already, so this will just be an extra, but it's fine. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me see if I could find it. I also think you have a... Man, where is it? Pharmaceuticals? Yeah, okay. And you also have like a restorative grade 1, I want to say? I'll just...
Restorative
double check
what?
the sheet. Should have a restorative injection, grade 1. It's just like, it's just 10 healing, but like 1 a turn. It's quick healing, so, but like, it's...
Oh, yeah.
10 turns.
Oh, yeah, I had those. Those are for in combat. Mine takes overnight.
Oh,
Aren't we
okay,
supposed to get a
gotcha.
level
And you have the med pack too.
I do not see a med pack, no.
Okay, one sec. Let me see if I find it. Trauma pack. That's it. Trauma pack.
Does
That's
Ah.
just dropped that on your sheet.
it heals for
And you would have been given
One
a second one.
+1 points of healing. Okay, let's see. How do I ask this question in an in-character fashion? What I'd like to know out of character, Lee, is would I heal particularly at least Randy to full using fewer resources if I instead gave him a trauma pack?
I feel like you could determine that with a medicine check.
I do have heal. So, like, would 24 plus 1d8 plus 5, probably? 1d8 plus, oh no. 1 and for every 5 by every point I exceed the DC. Oh, it provides an extra d8, I see. Okay, I misread that. Because I could do 24 for free.
You could just take a 24 for free. Yeah,
It's 48 that makes it hard on me. But so Does 24 plus a trauma pack heal Ranny? To my awareness, would it do that? Let's try that. If no, he gets 48.
Yes.
I stopped thinking.
Yes, it'll heal Randy. I'll answer for him.
Okay.
It will heal Randy.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
So good.
Woot. Okay.
So you guys did rest up overnight. You got a little bit of aid from the two professionals here. And you guys rested up overnight. So yeah, with all the healing that out of curiosity, does that mean that you didn't rest at all?
Me? Nope. I'm exhausted. Or not exhausted, fatigued. I assume.
Okay. Perfect. Wow, that's gonna be rough. All right.
Yeah, it's fine. It would be interesting going through the healing process too, because Rook would be really hesitant to have Mint actually touch Bran. Like, there's lots of other stuff going on, and like lots of you need bandages and other sequences like that, and like Kaork he does trust, but like he doesn't know Mint. He doesn't trust Mint.
That's totally fair.
Like,
because Kaork, it's very funny because okay, one sec.
Very funny. Dies.
Well,
that's okay. Don't worry about it, Rook. I'm just gonna help out bandage up Bron here if you don't mind. I wouldn't let Mint touch him though with a 5-foot stick because she's a little bit of a klutz.
Oh.
I would be fine with this.
You will probably be crushed and die.
I will go to
I
Valhalla.
see.
Oh no!
Trying to brave the storm.
Yeah. I will die a warrior's death.
I would say Bron's so young, but he's actually, I think, the oldest one here in terms of the party.
I'm 20.
Yeah, so I would just allow Mint to assist in bringing in the materials, but do not let her touch him. If she does, he might die.
That's all everyone except Bron for 24. Only Bron for 48.
Let me assist you, young
What
man.
did you heal me for?
Wow.
He's rolling to assist you.
You're almost as good at. Wait, no, this is Kaork. You're better at this than I am. Wow.
I barely have any sorts of study into this at all. This is just what I picked up from, patching up you kids when you were getting scratched up.
Skill focus. Never looked into it. He looked into it. I think he just like.
I wouldn't bother looking into something so pitiful. So, I mean, it's not needed in my profession. I just had to look after kids out of nowhere, so that's why I had to learn the basics.
Huh.
You're right. I should have given him the Kaork bonus. One sec. Let's just add an additional 20.
PC bonus. Yeah, there it is.
NPC.
It was actually reasonable for once. Damn.
Yeah,
had my hopes up.
Give him a plus 20 because he's a Kaork.
I'd hope.
All right.
Dom makes a normal NPC challenge impossible.
Yes.
Yeah,
very,
it's
very
really
much
hard.
so. Well then, would you guys like breakfast?
You got any chicken?
Breakfast would sound amazing.
Actually, let's go over this. You guys do rest up for the
Are we
night.
time for?
Yes, I assume so.
Yeah. So you guys do rest up for the night. You wake up. There was obviously a lot of work going on there with the medical checks and shit like that, and trying to get everything fixed up before you guys went back down there. Now, it's morning. You guys are waking up. I'm guessing Brown's feeling a lot better. Mint was probably cooking, and Oh my god. I'm assuming some of you guys, because there is actually enough beds for you guys. We'll have Bran and
What's a bed?
we'll have Bran in the Lord's bedroom with somebody else, and I don't care where everybody else goes.
Randy has to be near Bran because I'm helping both of them.
So then we'll have Bran, Liliana, and Randy go into that room.
There we go.
That's the best room anyway, so might as well. And I guess you guys can share the guest bedroom or the couches or shit. Now, as you guys wake up, let's do a little bit of what's it called as we shove everybody else over there that is in that room. The appropriate RP. Where's Rook? So let's do it like this. Brant, K-Orc was assisting you, or K-Orc, yeah. Anyways, there's still some stuff in this room, and you know it's just you guys and like whatever. I will go make sure that the rest are. I will go make sure the food is prepared for everybody. Breakfast will be good. I'll make sure that I'm assuming that the young lady Liliana and Bran and Rook, I'm assuming you three could all use some food, yes?
I would love breakfast.
Breakfast sounds great.
And don't worry about it, Bran. I snuck in a few hours of sleep in there, Eli's.
Good.
Yeah, so K-Orc will walk away. There's some drawers that are like, you know, like some end tables and shit that are like next to you guys that you guys did not get a chance to check out, but are there. Mint, prepare breakfast for the kids. We will need to feed them. While it's just Bran and Rook in the room. Bran. Oh no, Rook's the one who opened the drawers. Rook, you find something in the drawers.
I mean, I'm not gonna not open the drawers.
This object is...
What is happening?
I'm trying to think about the best way to describe it. Oh, I got it. The best way I could describe this is it has some black leather strapping, and then it has one... Looks like mammoth tusk attached to it.
It has returned.
There's one looks like a mammoth? What?
The artifact. It is here.
Oh.
Rook, you have found a black leather strapped object with a what appears to be a mammoth tusk attached to it.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't really want that.
Did
Your friend
Let's
Bran,
do-
though, maybe.
Oh,
We've come full circle.
Are you kidding?
You just don't
I can't fucking believe this.
figure that shit out immediately.
Oh,
Hey, Blake,
shit.
are you here?
I don't think
Yeah.
Blake seriously be bitching.
No.
Oh,
He's reached pure apathy.
does Rook care? That's a good question. Rook, you can successfully identify what this is, and it's yucky. You don't want to touch this.
Oh,
Eh.
dear God.
Okay, I can't make much money off of that one.
throw it at
That's
Bron.
not what he said. He said, you
Throw it
know,
at Bron.
Why, man? Why?
It's the return.
Oh
Finally.
fuck!
You should tighten up this end away.
This one had leather straps on it, as
Wow.
if it were to attach
Wow.
to something.
What? Wild.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
I should have let that fucking bird kill me. Better yet,
Alright,
I should have let
anyways.
fucking Metalis kill me.
Hey, Navy, you got that mortar still?
Yeah.
Navy, he said kill him.
Sorry, did someone say shoot?
Yeah, let's go.
Don't worry,
Anyways.
you can probably hit him through that wall there.
So you're gonna hear basically you guys are being called. Food is ready. It is time to eat.
Where the fuck is the
I'm
back
assuming
there?
you guys enjoy your meal. I will just move you all that are in that room.
Good.
Ignore
As
that
you guys
Dilla
all eat your
definitely
meal,
just
you
struck
find
the
your little group. You guys find Mint and K-Orc both enjoying the meal with you. And Lala. Lala is obviously enjoying the meal too. But everybody is sitting here enjoying the meal together.
Well, as Rook shoves food in his face, since no one else was going to say it, where's Mother Maria?
And why was that?
Wait, Rook, before you eat that was...
Oh,
Does that count as cannibalism?
What?
I'm not entirely sure, but that one might count as... You know what, Rook, it's very high quality meat. Don't worry about it.
Any chicken?
I see.
It was not Mastodon. Do not worry about it.
And that room. Why is it dangerous down there? I thought that's where Victoria was.
Victoria is... What do you mean?
Mother
Why would
Maria
you say that?
She was sleeping down there.
Sleep? She said she was
That was the whole
sleeping.
reason why we went down there.
She said she was sleeping. No.
Yeah.
Mother Maria, why would she... She's not... Victoria's not sleeping.
That's
Victoria's dead.
I kind of thought that when we didn't see a person.
Oh, so she is sleeping. Cool.
Victoria's buried out in the mausoleum. I don't understand. She's in the Low Brenda mausoleum. I don't...
feel like we should go find Maria.
Yes, to answer your question, Rook, primarily Mother Maria went back down into those rooms.
Alone.
I feel like I should probably come with you guys. From what I'm hearing right now, it sounds like there might be a little bit of, how do I put it? I don't really want to speak bad and ill of her, but she sounds like she might be a little bit, he's going to do the ring around the ear symbol.
She's just tired.
Perhaps, but, sometimes we make rash decisions in the heat of passion now, don't we, son?
Yep.
Mint, I would
No,
recommend
no,
you keep an eye out
understand.
up here for in case if anything happens, and, prepare us dinner, I guess, when the time comes. Well, he's gonna crack his hands, crack his neck. Alright, guess we're going down.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, Mother Maria obviously wanted us gone for the short term so you can go by yourself. That means she wants to confront whatever's down there by yourself. So we should probably finish eating first.
I mean,
So ready to yell timber.
alright, if you want, I guess.
But
Enjoy the
I
meal.
really think she might do something she will end up regretting.
Honestly, I feel if there's anyone who's should get the opportunity to come to her own conclusion, it's someone who's been through this much.
K-Orc is gonna pick up Verd and just carry him in his hand because apparently Verd is like fucking palm-sized.
Why does it seem like he gets
Okay.
smaller every single time I see
think he's
him?
been shrinking his fucking character, but I'm not sure.
I swear
No, I haven't
he
messed with
has.
it. I haven't touched it at all.
I think he's shrinking his character.
I call fucking bullshit. There's
No,
no way.
How
I
big
haven't
is he
touched
supposed
it.
to be?
I don't know. I never messed with it at all.
Does that look better?
Like, I never made him small on his token. I only changed his, like, size on the sheet.
He was set to 75. No way he didn't make him smaller.
I did not.
Is that about right? It looks like it'd probably be about right? Yeah, it's a little guy.
He's so small.
He's no longer a palm top goblin.
Well, if other people are worried in the short term, then sure, we should go. My real logic is she had all night, so I figure at this point 5 more minutes to make sure we're fully in best shape won't hurt or help.
Yes, it's very true, and you guys should definitely eat up and be well restored and no longer fatigued. You know what, I tell you what, we have a nice little, for Rook, you in particular, since you worked so hard, I made sure something special was prepared for you. He pulls out a butterscotch pie.
While I'm appreciative, you may have forgotten which 2 people got brutally pecked and murdered by that thing.
Well, yes, but you did all the work on making sure that they were better, and taking care of your friends and family is very important, and I would like to reward such matters. Here, enjoy this butterscotch pie. So, Kanto, I'm assuming you know what this does. This will remove fatigue.
Okay.
This is essentially the ones from our one game, but, like, they also restore a spell slot of your highest level.
What? Those are both useful.
It is super delicious butterscotch pie. This is just not the same recipe. This is just a different recipe.
I see. You can't keep getting away with this.
Well, I had to come up with some random shit because I don't want Rook to be fatigued for the last session of the game that's gonna be happening soon, I'd imagine.
Nah.
Oh. Okay.
Anyways. You guys sit down, you enjoy your meal. After everybody's done eating, K-Orc offers to essentially join you guys in a little hunt down there. Rook, you feel very... I see. I love that. And the worst part is, I think I'm the only one who's going to get what you just made the reference, or what exactly you're referencing. But like, yes. Anyways, you guys enter. Give me a moment while I move people. And there's gonna be a lot of walls. I'm gonna apologize at a time. This is perfect.
Oh.
All right.
Oh God.
You guys enter what was the room behind the door. The atmosphere in here feels suffocating and wrong. So before I say anything else, I would like to ask that everybody for this portion of the game do not wander off too far and stick together with the rest of the group. I don't want
Can we go back up?
I don't want no particular people like Dilla, whose player has a bad habit of wandering off and just reading everything on their own to go too far ahead of everybody else.
So split the party, got it.
Yeah, do not do that. I would also
I
like for
have a
everybody
habit
to
of wanting to
ensure.
explore. Thank you.
I would no, and I'm very appreciative. I really do enjoy it, but this one time, I would like it if you just pace yourself with everybody else. I would also like to make sure that everybody has the journals notes portion turned on for this game. For this,
Nope.
From here on out. I can read them this time, but I would just like to make sure they're on, just in case you guys would like to.
Okay.
Alright. Upon entering the area behind the door that was being guarded by Moonfeather, the atmosphere feels suffocating and wrong, like stepping into a place that time and memory have tried to forget. The air is thick with loneliness, and a heavy, broken stillness clings to everything. Even just being in here. Rook, in particular, Rook. The ambiance of this environment around you is soft, distorted, twisting. And as it's echoing throughout the halls with a warped, unfinished melodies all around you, begin to drift about in every which direction, as if just the ambiance of the environment itself is lost. You can hear the music in this area itself is lost. There's no beat to steady your nerves, only a faint hum. Something is wrong. Now, as for not the music portion, the walls are lined with very dim, flickering lights that are barely holding back the dark. However, obviously you guys can see everything because I didn't want a dark mess that was hard to navigate. Fuck that. You get it just by popping your head through into the next room. This is going to be a lot of dark, small corridors, with every step giving a sense of sick anticipation. And beneath all this anticipation, the tension, the fear, there's a thin, aching sadness. As you get a gut feeling that this place, once built with hope, all that's left is a ghost of what could have been. As you step inside, you could clearly tell someone has been here recently, searching through here. As you see, they've left paperwork and notes all over. And it's probably about time for you guys to figure what's up.
It
What do you
feels
think
like
should
this is an
go on?
unfinished world. I think that's the best way to describe this feeling. People with better awareness than me, please stay sharp.
Not talking.
We
to
go back up.
If you go back up, you'll get ambushed by whatever came down here. And not know.
I could at least go tell people.
Can actually I don't know.
Did Mother Maria write this?
You find a note on the ground. You read it, and it simply says, Gabe, read that for me.
Damn,
The
that's
one
what it
simply
says.
labeled
Crazy. ...
Right here.
Oh, I see. Oh, wait, why? Mine's turned off now for some fucking reason.
Whoops.
Hold on.
Everybody make sure your journal notes are turned on.
Yeah, mine were on last session. They're off this session.
Navy, do you see the journal notes?
If I...
Nope.
Okay, so in the left-hand side of your screen, there's
Ooh,
a
left
little,
hand.
what looks like a bookmark tab. It says journal notes when you hover over it.
Yes.
Click on that.
Yes.
Make sure it's the little one that looks like an antenna is checked off to where you see the little books all over the map. Let me know when you've got that taken care of, and then we will proceed. Once everybody is good.
You mean like Notes on constructs.
What?
Journal notes.
Yes, like notes on contracts and stuff. Where are you?
Yeah. Okay. What do you mean?
I see. Okay. Yeah, there's a few. There's like already. There's two in the same room. It's just weird that you chose the room that was next room, but it's all good. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I just moused over.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You're all good.
Alright, so. The true land. If I continue down this path, I will draw the ire of the ancient ones. The old ones that oversee.
No, that's
these
not the
broken-
voice for it. I need the voice for this.
You need the voice.
The
I
voice.
need the voice.
We need the voice.
Oh,
we need the
the
voice.
voice.
I see.
Oh dear.
Bend over.
Oh, I just received a DM. Oh no. Oh god. Oh fuck, dude. So here's the problem.
You don't
No,
remember?
you
I
got
thought I
this.
played Vincent.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
what
you
I
got
figured.
this. You're fine. You got this.
Yeah. And then here's the other thing too. I played like two different Vincents, kind of back to back, and one of them was drastically different. Oh
You
god.
got this.
I think Vincent was literally my voice. Pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure
Just give it a read. Go ahead.
If I continue
Oh,
down
by
this
the way, I said I'm reading. No, I meant Gabe's reading every one of these.
Oh no.
All right, awesome. If I continue down this path, I will draw the ire of the ancient ones, the old ones that oversee these broken lands, perhaps even Luna Abalante herself. And yet, can I truly turn my back on humanity? And then, note on bloodline. Bloodlines still matter. Some descendants of the old humans carry dormant spark. Need a better method to awaken them without killing the vessel. I really can't believe you turned Vincent into Gaster.
That is wild. That that's what you got out of that, but that's okay. Keep going.
Wait, I can't control my character. Maybe? I don't know why. Thank you.
How about now? Try it again.
You're just gonna have to move me while I read.
All right, I guess.
Mechanical constructs reject enchantments unless first primed with living energy. Constructs fused with organic remnants show promise. Which one do you want me to read first?
It's up to you. Can you read the title?
Note on crystals. Crystals hum when placed under lunar light. The longer they sit, the more reactive they become. Coincidence? Or the first step to weaving magic anew? Note on some isles. Oh shit. The Umikarwari Islands. They whisper.
That was fucking phenomenal. Good job. Anyways.
Humans live openly there. They are safe. All who remain must seek passage to the shore before it is too late. I mean, it's Japanese. Like,
So does that mean that human means can cast spells? Can cast magic? I say, not my bird.
maybe that's where I get my magic from.
If I may ask, what do you think she was looking for down here? If, Victoria is dead.
Maybe just hope.
Down here? Hope? It's a very dismal place.
I couldn't imagine anywhere more hopeless than this.
I am not entirely sure. I feel like the lady might have been looking for. I feel like her ladyship might have been trying to figure out what her husband was doing in these labs in particular. I know she knew somewhat of what was going on, but maybe she's looking for something to validate her actions so far.
Man, Mother Maria married one hell of a drug dealer.
Fucking wild.
I don't think he would count as a drug dealer, but alright.
What else do you need a secret underground lab for?
Apparently evil magic.
Or mortal experimentation. Humans are totally fine to experiment on, technically, in the lands of Karn, but, like, you know, it's probably not something that people would have wanted to do. Do we want to go north or east?
East.
Maria, listen to me, Maria. I am not in danger. I am the danger.
You think you can turn the gas? You gotta turn to Walter
am the one who
White.
knocks.
He sounds like the guy from fucking Metal Gear Rising. That's literally what he
What are you
fucking
doing,
sounds like.
Snake?
I know exactly the thing you're talking about, too.
Cardinal.
Okay. All right. Note on magical beasts.
Where did you go? Oh, this way.
East.
Yeah, Dom's the one moving me. He's moving with Caleb.
Okay.
Note
No,
on
I
magical
I
beasts.
lost you.
Yeah, that was absolutely fair. The marrow of ancient beasts may contain traces of the old magic. Must attempt to distill and graft it onto living tissues. Now I'm Godric! No!
You see, you're both.
Thou art the true born heir. Anyway.
Well, Liliana, my idea is definitely some sort of closure to something. She was obviously frazzled by our dream and our presence, so
Well, I don't want to question her judgment, but I don't know if she came with your mind. Is all.
She definitely seemed like she was in a hurry to get us out there. Next note is titled "Maybe?" Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Perhaps
No,
the
there's a door or
solution
something.
lies not in restoring magic to the land, but teaching the land to remember it once held. Note on the past. The people of the Lunar Isles still remember. Once, humans crafted marvels of magic, breathtaking, impossible creation. They were beloved, even revered. But it all crumbled when their ambition outgrew their wisdom. They attempted to build a great tower reaching out to the heavens, seeking something they had only theorized, a sun. In their pride, they were punished. The tower fell. Their golden age ended. Even so, the people of the Lunar Isles have not forgotten the greatness that humans once embodied. Some among them still hold a quiet fondness for humanity, a fondness we must not waste.
Everyone knows that's just northerner propaganda.
well, that actually doesn't hold though, because I've always been told that humans, in addition to being 9 foot tall in the eye lasers business, are the destruction of everything. And even this description shows that they destroyed stuff.
Note on the Saint of the Moon. Maria of the Moon, Maria La Luna. Without her aid, all of my works would have been long turned to ash. Her faith is a beacon. Her hands heal where mine only destroy. I have seen it with my own eyes. The lunar blessing upon Saint Maria of the Moon. Luna Abolante favors her dearly, and I find myself thinking of her often too. A saint in flesh and spirit.
Oh my god! I love that! Thank you so much! Anyways. This door is Kayork attempts to open it up. This one's locked, but I'm not really too great with locks. Should I just break it down, gentlemen?
I can open it.
Yes, it's
We
probably
don't
best to just let you handle this.
If we break it open and then later want it shut, we can't.
Yes. Alright, young rook, get in there.
What is my boost?
Did I miss the
4,
uber furry incriminating note he left?
Made him a super furry.
I see. Okay, that's what I figured. Sad.
The note? Note you missed was
Oh
the
wow, I
same
rolled
here.
badly. But I'm good at this, so.
That's fine, that'll do it. The door opens. Alright, read me the note on the tower fragments. Navy, you can read this one for me. Navy, and then we'll have Braun do the next one.
Something's wrong here. I can feel it.
Navy, read it for the class.
Pretty sure my guy skipped reading day.
Nah.
Well, next session you're gonna do a lot of reading, so okay.
No.
Oh,
Why?
I forgot.
No,
Navy's
I don't
doing the
read it.
recap. I totally
Yeah,
fucking forgot about that.
there's no reading in that. It's all pure memory, Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah, Navy, you're doing recap tonight.
It's called waffling.
Just so you remember.
Yeah. Don't worry, I remember. Some.
All right, read me this. Read me the note on tower fragments.
What, the one sentence on tower fragments?
Yep, read me the one single sentence on tower fragments. I am simply doing this because people were super quiet and
That's
not
fair.
moving.
I was
The,
moving.
the True Labs 11. Note on tower fragments. ... The tower fragments still radiate something ... Faint, comma. Almost like a heartbeat ... Is it possible the Tower of the Sun never truly died? Squiggly line with dot.
Man, if that was anything I wrote, like, we'd be here for hours, because I love ellipses.
Holy shit. Anyways.
Now, should I do the recap like that?
Yes.
You can do it however you want.
We'll see how much time I have this weekend.
The door ahead of you guys.
Huh?
The door ahead of you guys is locked. Don't even move. It's fine. Because it's already 11.
Just shoot it.
Dan, why is Randy here? I was not moving Randy because I was trying not.
Well, would you like to take another crack at this door here, Rook? This one might be. Looks like it might be a little bit more of a difficult to lock.
I can shoot it.
I don't think that's a good idea while we're so far underground to just try to blow a door open, but
you never know.
In that case, I will take a deep breath. And then that makes it slightly better. Also, I roll better.
that'll crack it. Alright, Bran, read me the first note called Flesh Gardens.
I don't like that title.
Boy.
Vincent turned evil.
Flesh Gardens. Old manuscripts describe flesh gardens where new beings were grown in moonlight and blood. Need samples. Dangerous.
What the fuck is this place?
Corvus sounds like he'd have a field day there.
We might find Corvus in here. Give it a
I think
minute.
Vincent turned into Corvus.
I had a nickel for every time someone goes insane during research in Dom's campaign. I'd have like 4.
Notably, just because old manuscripts describe this doesn't mean
Doesn't mean that's necessarily evil.
Yeah. Note on Hope and Spell Anchor. Somewhere in these forgotten ruins there may still lie an anchor, a relic left behind by the first human magi. I can find it. If I can awaken it, I could amplify magic tenfold. Yet the path is treacherous. The ghosts of the ancients linger here. They know things long lost to living minds. Sometimes they whisper in dreams. Sometimes they scream. Hope
Don't worry about this
and
note.
Luna Ambulante. Luna Ambulante watches us still. I have prayed. I have bled. I have begged. The dreams come more frequently now. I did not notice that behind us.
It was mentioning.
Note on irradiated metals. The metals born from the fallen stars are uniquely receptive to enchantment, extremely rare, dangerous to harvest.
Did the is the handwriting in 14 the same as the handwriting for the other ones? Because that's a very different, like.
Oh.
Like
They are the
Mr.
same
Raven.
handwriting.
Oh, Mr. Raven. We still don't have his first name, right?
No,
yeah,
you know-
Mr. Raven.
No, yeah, Maria told us.
Okay, just checking. So Vincent worship Luna as well?
It seems like it.
Huh.
Guys, these hallways suck. I don't know why I keep
Yes.
making maps like this. I'm so sorry.
Continuously.
I've been scared to move because I keep getting moved anyways.
Fair.
And I don't want to ruin it.
I keep getting
So
stuck
sorry.
on.
It's because the hallway is so small and I'm trying to make it easy on everybody.
Make them
Yeah,
hallway bigger.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Wait,
kinda-
actually, I know what I could do here. Hold on one sec.
Was there a
know.
split up that I didn't realize? Wait, hold on. Over here. There we go.
I
I can
ditched
make it
Lala
slightly bigger.
because I can't move with Lala.
Note on kin. The elders call humanity a myth, a warning, a tragedy. I call them brothers, sisters, children of stars who fell but may yet rise.
I'm rubbing my shoulders on each of the walls here.
Note on a stranger. I met a masked wanderer who claimed to be the last of the ancient human bloodline. She knew spells I've never seen before. Must find her again. Only lead I have is a name. The Library of Alexandria?
Alright, I've moved you guys. You don't have to worry about moving at all. Totally
Okay.
fine.
I'm gonna move.
Oh, interesting.
This hallway just sucked.
Imagine if we actually had a Drider.
This one's interesting, guys. This one I can't read.
Everybody can read it. I
No,
got
it's
this.
just specific. The DM will.
I had it written like this just in case Theo got over here before everybody else.
Hey, I did my best not to go up ahead.
And then I was like, I might as well just say that out loud anyway.
Dang.
Alright, so this page, it's quite enigmatic. Are there droplets on it? There's crumpled. Someone was recently holding this page. Recently read it, recently shed tears, and you get a feeling they're up ahead. Note on Vincent. The old blood still hums, faint, fractured, but present. Humanity was not simply a race of dreamers and builders. They were beings who brushed against the divine. Their works were not merely clever, but wondrous, superhuman by every measure we have left to compare. And though they fell, though greed and pride shattered their golden age, I refuse to believe that spark has died entirely. I have spent countless moons among the ruins, the libraries, the forgotten gardens of flesh and bone, searching the marrow of ancient beast, the fragments of the Tower of the Sun, even fallen star metals, all hold whispers of what was once wielded so freely. It is not enough to simply study. We must teach the world to remember itself. The land of Karn must remember what it once was. It must become like its sister continent. There's still hope. I've seen it in the... God, I'm gonna butcher this word here. Amare Kawari. That's not it. It's obviously not it. Islands. Where humans
write
yet
this?
walk without... What?
Never mind.
What?
Good job.
What did you say?
I said, didn't you write this?
Yes, but
But
the
you don't know
fucking
how to
word.
pronounce the word.
So basically, I took this word and I was looking for specifically rebirth. And the way that rebirth is pronounced in Japan, and I mix it with in Japanese, and I mix it with a different word because of specifically what the island is. But we'll get to that. But pretty much, it means rejuvenation islands. Anyways. Where humans yet walk without fear, carrying traces of their old strength. I've heard it in tales of the Lunar Isles, where even now the elders speak of the what? Oh, excuse me. Oh, so sorry. Where the elders speak of the wonder that humanity once was, and the grief of their fall, when they sought the unreachable sun and brought ruin upon themselves. Magic does not lie in clever hands or in powerful machines alone. It lies in faith, memory, and sacrifice. This is memory that I intend to rekindle. I believe the descendants of humanity can be taught to awaken what sleeps within them. By lunar light, by blood, by relics stitched from the past, they may once again become what they were always meant to be. Not just mere survivors scratching and hanging on by a thread in this wretched wasteland that Karn has become, but sovereigns of creation like we once were. We do not have to live in fear. I know the risk. I know the eyes of ancient beings are turning towards me, and if I continue, if I awaken the old strength, I may find myself hunted not just by kings and beasts, but by the gods themselves. And yet I cannot stop. Not when hope is so near for my people. Maria La Luna, Saint Maria of the Moon, has aided me where others have turned away. My beloved, I have seen the lunar blessing upon her. Luna Ambulante loves her dearly, and I confess, so do I. In ways I can scarcely put to words, she is proof that miracles can walk among us. Still, I walk this cursed path. If even a single soul can be awakened, if a single child can rise, shining with the strength of their forgotten ancestors, then it'll have been worth the price, no matter what the cost. I want to create a better world, a better Karn, for my beloved and my child. That's it. That is the note.
Damn. Rest in peace. Good dog down, Bozo.
Wow. Wild. Just absolutely diabolical response.
Well,
I mean, bro shouldn't have gotten eaten. Just like,
Skill issue,
you have to
honestly.
get better.
so his goal was to put ancient magic back into Karn?
Is the other
Possibly, and humans?
It sounds like
It also...
you go.
Sorry,
go ahead.
what was that?
I thought you were done. That's my bad.
I can't quite hear you. Sorry, what was that?
He said he thought you were
I
done.
thought you were
That's his
done. That's
bad.
my bad.
Oh. Well, and there was another, is or was another continent, and humans may or may not have blown up that one already?
Seems like whatever that other continent is, there's more magic.
Hmm.
Is everybody... The ball is in your courts, guys. When you guys are ready to proceed and want more information, please let me know.
Well, I
My
guess
only
one
complaint
last
is
thing.
there's nothing for me to punch.
Gotta admit, also, I think I can understand doing what this Vincent is doing, at least in a smaller scale. Because I could see me killing all if they're standing between me and someone I want to help.
Yeah. I agree.
Weird. Weird. I'm getting all retrospective. Is that door locked?
It is not. Or more likely, it was going to be locked. However, it got opened before I had a chance to lock it, and I forgot to lock it.
No, I'm being left. I'm being ditched. No, save me.
Oh, what?
That's what you
okay.
get, nerd.
This
Hold on.
looks like a cage.
Are these...
Anyway,
Wait, this is an airlock.
You guys find yourself... There's a door in front of you. You guys find yourselves... Come to one final hallway. The hallway is... Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? I lied to you. Is everybody here?
dang liars.
Yeah, this room was never meant to be accessed. We were meant to actually go to the next room. But is everybody here?
I think
I'm
so.
here.
shit! What the hell?
So everybody has vision on this map, correct?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can see this
wow.
room. This sketchy fucking room.
Yes.
Now this map is like really. You know what? We'll get to that in a moment. As you guys make your way to the end of what can only be described as
Oh, look at the
Vincent's
name of the
laboratory.
look at the name of the map. It's crazy.
Oh wow, that's wild. As you guys make your way to the end of what can only be described as a laboratory. The final hallway is silent. It's not really relaxing silence at all. It's how do I put it? Quite a. The tension in the air right now is so thick you can cut it with a knife. The door ahead is almost feeling like it's full of life and breathing waves of uneasiness over all of you, including Cork. But it's not as bad for him because he doesn't have the same relationship, but also B, he's just, he's more mature. But you guys do feel something is wrong. You guys are probably able to put 2 and 2 together as to what's on the other side of this door. Are you? Or are you not?
No.
Nope.
You cannot?
No.
Alrighty.
It's Jesus.
Yep.
No,
It's been 3 days.
Jesus Prime was in a different game.
It's Corvus. Vincent already turned to the
Oh,
dark
no.
side.
Anyways,
Corvus is Vincent's Darth Vader moment.
It is Vincent's like
you know that just beyond
fucking
this
sex
door,
dungeon.
because this is coming to an end, you know, lies one person only. Mother Maria, your protector, the person who has taken care of you guys, the one who has guided you and taught you what the rights from wrongs.
Yep. Also the final boss of this campaign.
The one who has held your hands throughout all of your stressful times and all the storms that you guys have gone through in your life, your ups and downs. And now she's the one who is trapped in the eye of her own hurricane, forced to relive the deaths of the family she had once had the utmost love for, and had once fought so fiercely to protect. But you don't know her story yet. You don't know what exactly happened. You just gathered little bits of information. And I'm imagining it's probably eating at you guys, because you don't have the exacts.
What are we waiting for?
But you guys all have memories that you've made with the person up ahead. Memories such as... let's see... We'll get to that in a moment. You guys all have memories with this person. This isn't fear of facing an unknowable monster of some sort. No. This is the fear of finding somebody that you guys love and somebody that you guys have basically spent your life with growing up. And it was, for the most part, for around the last, I don't know. I guess it's how long you guys have been with Maria, but it would have been 8 years max. So anywhere up to 8 years has spent with this person.
Very long.
And it's the fear of finding them broken, of finding them lost, and not knowing if you guys will be able to reach her before she's completely lost herself within the troubles of her own mind. Or, even worse, where she gets to a point where she'll turn this grief against you. Now, before you do anything else, the thing that stands before you is the door. That's what stands between you guys and her. Oh, I mean, that and obviously, her past eating at her. But, it don't matter.
Probably not. Surely not.
I thought the thing stopping us was a cleverly timed session stop and locked doors.
As you all stand there, a wave of memories begin to rush over you. Unbidden, undeniable. These were probably small moments in the grand scheme of things, but to you guys, they were important, pivotal moments. Let's start with Bird. I haven't heard you in a while. What was your memory with Maria? Go on.
Do I gotta do that in a voice?
Go on.
No, that's an answer.
I don't think you have to do a voice.
Give it. Go ahead. Share your memory.
When I was a younger goblin, before Maria took me in, I'd accidentally ignited fireworks, which had caused the tent building to...
Read it, not mumble it. We can't understand if you mumble it.
When I was a younger goblin, before Maria took me in, and I had accidentally
Stop
ignited
reading it so
fireworks,
fast.
which
We
caused
can't
the tent...
understand you. We can't
Cam.
understand you. People have
can't
to be. You
understand
gotta
that?
speak more with more clarity.
You got a whole lot of bitching, apparently.
You know what? I'll fucking just read. I'll just explain it. If you want to be a fucking goofy guy. So Bird, he
Point
began to
one
remember
to Cam.
when no, this is like the second or third time. Anyways, when you were a younger goblin, you begin to remember a time before Maria took you in. You accidentally ignited a fireworks stand, which caused a tent. Let's just go with tent to collapse in the circus, or sorry, on your family. You got thrown out by a parent, Wild, and you were basically denied parentage to your family as they basically denounce you as their own. Yeah, basically you accidentally committed arson and killed a whole bunch of people, but Mother Maria took you in and forgave you, and she made sure that, like, you know, you wouldn't do that again, and also weren't so super mentally fucked up. Wow, this is alright. I didn't actually read that one. But yeah, okay.
Incredibly disturbing.
Dang.
Basically, Bird has accidentally committed manslaughter via arson, and
The fuck?
Hey, I mean, there was
Maria.
only a few people in that orphanage. It's fine.
yeah. Anyway,
Hey, it's not like they
let's-
actually mattered.
yeah, clearly.
They were PCs.
If they
And-
were wanted, they wouldn't have even been there.
Oh my god.
Goddamn. Let's do Navy's next. Navy and
They
your
said
memory.
around all of us in the circus.
Go ahead,
fuck,
Navy.
man.
Give us your memory.
Oh no.
You beginner memory. Metallic.
Yeah. Drats. Okay. All I remember was the darkness, a blinding, swirling mass that coursed through me, feeding my despair and releasing my rage upon those around me. Time was meaningless and agonizing as my world vanished before me. I was alone. Again. I felt only the machine as I wandered throughout landscape with no escape. Then a quiet, strong voice reached out to me, a thundering whisper that shook me as Mother Maria stood before me, offering me a chance to let go and restore myself to life once more. I can never repay her for the support she gave me, as I will always stand tall for her, lest the darkness take hold once more, endless and never forgotten. Which, you know, was cool writing it, but fuck, doesn't really work if she's the, watch your back. Watch your backs, guys.
No. It was just a little bit more unstable every moment.
Oh, yeah!
Cantolin, you want to give yours? Give us Rooks. Rooks.
Okay. Man, mine is like bad at being a memory. So the others wouldn't know. It's Thalin and Dilla probably in this case, because it was usually them being Dilla'd or being targeted, most often Dilla. sometimes Verd, because they'd be more subtle if it came to Brad or Lala or Leonis. Rook would catch it early. Sometimes he'd talk him down first, sometimes he'd just be the first target. He made a big deal about not telling people, about staring he could kill him and wouldn't care if they did, even if he started his next big scheme. But she could tell. His face when he,
Oh,
and if he'd been hurt
Yeah.
in front of his family,
oh,
he'd have been open about it. Since this was just what I got quiet.
it like just
Discord
skipped
ate
a
half your
bunch,
message.
dude.
Yeah.
I can't
man.
even
Every
like
time you
remember the
speak something
last
important, it
exact.
just always does it without fail. I'm sorry, I can't do.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always that's how everything works. He says that.
Hi.
Oh my god, I
Oh dear
see.
lord.
Yeah, he says that. That's it.
Holy shit.
Fantastic.
He often pretends everything is fine unless he's hurt in front of you guys. Then he admits to it because it happened in front of you guys. But otherwise, like, he has a mask he puts on and just doesn't let it clear what happened or how much he's doing for stuff. But she can tell the cracks in the mask. She can tell when, like, no, he's pretending. He's fine. He's not fine a lot.
Alright, who hasn't gone? Dilla?
Hi.
Quesadilla, you want to give us yours?
Now I'm hungry. Mother Maria, Mother Marinara sauce with my quesadilla.
Alright.
I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. Mother Maria helped me in a time of need. Long ago, with a unstable child. As one has a monster within oneself. Mother Mia helped me come to terms with the strangeness of it all. Helped me coexist. And I hope I could help them. Though with this ominous room, I don't know if that will be much of a chance.
Is that it? That's it? Okay.
I mean, the thing I gave was very short.
Bran,
I don't know.
Bran.
Yes, yes,
Bran,
yes.
Bran,
Yes.
Bran,
Yes.
Bran.
Yes.
Go. Bar's
Jesus
going.
fucking Christ.
Go, Bran. Go.
Oh my
go,
God.
Go. Come on, go. Bran.
Dom, shut the fuck up.
How about Kaok goes? How about that?
Yeah.
Can I go?
No.
Go, Bran.
I must have been no older than 12, hiding behind the old stables with bloody knuckles and stinging eyes. I tried to stand up to them, 3 older boys twice my size, and all it got me was a black eye and a torn shirt. I remember curling up in the dirt, thinking maybe I wasn't meant to be strong like the others. That's when Mother Maria found me. She didn't scold me. She sat beside me, silent for a while, then handed me a cool cloth for my face. Your strength isn't in your fists, Bron, she said. It's in your heart, in how you choose to stand tall, even when you've been knocked down. That was the first time somebody believed in I could be more than just angry or broken. She didn't make me feel weak for crying. She made me understand that real strength doesn't always roars, it endures. That is my memory. That has stuck with me.
Alright, Liliana.
All right. So I didn't. What I wrote to you, I didn't get a response. So I'm just gonna run with basically that abridged.
I see. I took that as yes, that's fine, but it's okay. You're all good. Go.
Okay. Lady Lana can conjure up a memory of, well, struggle before success. she's always had a very close bond with her T-Rex, but not always as close as it. Sorry, I made an error. Give me a second. Before, when Leylon was first introduced to Ranny, when Ranny was a very young Tyrannosaurus Rex, she had a lot of difficulty taking care of him, and she got frustrated. However, it was Mother Maria who indeed gave her advice, gave her the tools, and told her what Ranny needed and how to take care of him. And forged, really, it was not Leliana and Ranny who were the primary forgers of the spawn, but Mother Maria who brought the two together.
Oh, that's sweet.
I struggled saying
Alright.
it because I didn't write it in a readable format. But yeah.
Understandable. All is good. Don't stress it.
Yeah,
I was
eat the
gonna
T-Rex
do
head.
something, but I ran out of time myself to actually incorporate it into an actual thing. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just have him read it. It's my fault. I decided to take a nap. I shouldn't have. Anyways,
How could
Talon,
Honestly, I thought
you're last. Go.
When I first ended up here, I was alone, cold and afraid. But she saved me and introduced me to my new friends. Then, when I first discovered my magic, Mother Maria was the one who told me that it wasn't anything to be afraid of, that I could use it to do wonderful things.
That it? That's
So
fine.
that is it.
No, it's not even that it's not enough. It's that as people are reading them, they're ending them as if they're gonna keep going. And it's just the way that you guys are stopping. It sounds like you're like just stopping for a breath and not stopping for the sake of stopping.
If you wanted more, just say that.
No, I didn't. It's just the way that they're reading.
Okay, time to go write 4 pages.
I just try to remember what I wrote because I didn't feel like rushing to go find it. Despite my very.
As you guys prepare to open up the door in front of you, K-Orc takes the first stand. He is ready to enter. However, the feeling of those memories washing over you guys fills you with a bit of grit. You guys will, for the next combat, be utilizing
determination.
instead of you guys are filled with determination. How about that? Is that better? Is that what you want to hear? Fuck you.
Yes.
Anyways.
Amazing. You can't keep getting away.
Anyways, from this point on, during this next combat, you guys may use you may divide your HP bar into whatever your HP currently is, divided by every point above 10. And that is how many hits you will be able to take. It is a buffer system. You cannot be knocked down below. Let's use. Who has a nice round number for me? Alright, Dallin, for example, can take 2 extra hits, so he can take 3 hits altogether. And the max he could take at once is 8 points of damage because he gets 24 HP.
Yeah. I got a lot of HP, guys.
Braun, on the other hand, has... Wait, let's use Dilla because she's the most extreme example the other way.
I have
Dilla has 18. No, actually, Braun has the same. No, I'm looking at it. Pretty sure Braun has an 18 too. Yeah.
For what?
Braun and Dilla both divide their HP into... basically, you're dividing it by 9.
Okay.
And that's the most you can take at once.
HP by 9.
So I can only take 4 damage?
In
5
one
damage?
hit, yes. In one hit, yes.
Wow.
I'm
For
too
this next
tired to
combat,
understand
that
this.
is.
I'll ask later.
It's
Wait, hold
fine.
on.
We'll go over it sometime after session, but you guys open the door. Alrighty, are you guys all ready?
No.
Oh.
Alright then, give me a moment for you guys to crack that door.
Well, let's go.
Let's go
Anyway.
back.
I don't think I'll be able to eat the dinner
Let's
chicken.
just go back to bed, guys.
Hey, Cork, you go first, okay? You let us know when it's safe to go
Alrighty,
in.
kids. Remember,
I'll
your
go
mother is
first.
hurting.
No, Brent.
Hold on. Is Cork about to
Kinda
walk
hurt
in
her
there and get
more.
instantly annihilated? I feel like this is something dumb with you.
Right, Cork's gonna walk forward and we're gonna see a head of
So
Cork.
I don't know. I
We
don't know
need
if
some
you
character
know,
development, guys.
I don't know
Oh,
if
no.
you know
Can I
what's
have
up with,
Cork's sad backstory, please?
So if you don't know what's up with Cant Orcs, anyways.
That's true.
Oh,
That's true.
he's like Jesus almost.
But now, standing before that door, you guys are reminded that she too, Mother Maria, is dealing with her own wounds, her own burdens. And though the memories that you guys have remembered with her burn bright in your chest and filled you with a sense of determination, as Steele so gladly put it for me, you're unsure if you could still reach the person who was once your guys' anchor. Maybe you can.
This is gonna be a hard pacifism run, isn't it?
Tell me that isn't a boss fight if you've ever seen one.
It's not a boss fight. Cool. I'm glad to know. Brand, go forth.
Alright.
I got this, guys.
Why would the fuck you? Oh, yeah.
It's crazy that we happen to move
Yeah,
at
on the
exact
same
place.
spot.
Yeah.
Oh, this room's creepy.
Okay. She's summoning more bunnies. It's all good.
More bunnies.
What a big room.
God, I don't like the fucking test tubes. Do not like that.
It's really sad.
Oh, it looks like home for me because I was born in. I was born in a lab. This is very
The
homey.
doors behind you slam shut.
Oh fuck.
What is the reason for this?
Well, you know what? If we all get team wiped here, there's no reason to do a recap next session. So, Calabunga.
Just will tilt into one of the circles. I'm sure you'll get the effect.
Right?
Hey.
So you'll have to do a recap from Beyond the Grave, unfortunately.
Drats.
You guys witness Quayork walk up. Oi, Maria, we've been looking for you.
Dead.
You guys can
It's
see from over here.
One time.
Oh, wait, you know what? Let me take care of this. I don't like your...
Oh, no.
By the way, these are just designs on the floor. You guys, they're not like magic circles. You guys can absolutely walk on them.
Okay.
Right. So I
Hi,
didn't move that
Buzz
much.
Maria. I got pushed up a little. How the hell are you doing?
No.
Kayork, why do you keep on
However,
walking?
all the crates are definitely crates. You guys
It's
can
like you're
hide behind
trying
them if you
to
want.
die.
Oi, Maria, are you doing all right?
We're
You guys look at Maria.
worried.
She is very clearly...
She's lying down.
A couple things, actually. She is, A, glowing,
Oh. Cool. Pixie dust.
and B, I mean, if you looked at the portrait, I don't really feel like I have to explain much else.
I mean, you could.
Explain.
Explain. I'm blind.
Please, I don't understand. What am I supposed to tell from this portrait?
Explain.
She's
for the
looking
sake
down
of
now?
Blake.
Yeah.
Oh no.
She's not looking at us.
She's looking down. Oh no.
I
She's-
believe this
she's looking
is,
where she's going
this
to
is a
hell.
good spot to end the session. As we
She's
prepare
looking at
for
Verd. It's all
next-
good.
As the next session should
We're
be the
like you go to
last
hell
session.
type statement.
Oh,
As
shit.
next session should be the last session.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Alright, guys. I think that's a good point to end.
Crazy.
Guys, it's not
Yeah.
12 o'clock yet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It was a good session.